Hello?
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 Oh, we're back. Hello.
We're live.
Hello?
We made it.
Can you guys hear me? You keep saying hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
we're
we're
here.
here.
We're echoing you.
Wait, I just saw this. I just saw the stream pop up.
Right, okay. Then hopefully whatever that is fixed, and if not, I'll fucking throw myself out a window. It'll be fine.
Oh, we're live. We're live enough to be watching a Papa John's ad. So
Same. I got Papa John's
you guys-
too.
you
they're
guys
putting
aren't subbed?
pepperoni. They're putting pepperoni in the stuffed crust
Well,
now.
somebody
That's crazy.
hasn't re-upped my sub. It's one of them usually takes care of me every month.
I've tried to sub to this channel multiple times, and Twitch will not accept my credit card.
Peter,
Looks
every
like
single time
I don't get
a
ads.
sub, it goes to you. Just so you know.
Okay, well,
I
we're
mean-
back, and I hope that that problem is done. Although it's getting choppy all of a sudden, so who knows? We'll fucking see, won't we?
Podcast.
So, somebody wanted to do an RP?
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't know. I'm not really in the mood right now.
Okay. Would you prefer that we move to the morning?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is the 26th of... No, that's not working, huh? Please. It is the 26th of Seleucus, which you all know is Xymorian Independence Day. The day in which Uranus Ildamar opened countless planar rifts, and prevented the cult of Chromatic Dawn from summoning Tiamat into the world. It is a holiday only celebrated here in Xymor, so those of you not from Xymor have probably never celebrated it before. But it varies pretty drastically between the different regions of Xymor. Why is it like this? Sorry, No, that's not what I need. Alright. Cool. So, yeah, the morning comes. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, Ricky. Straight to
Hell
Chelsea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did they hear that?
Yeah, we were live.
Oh, the commercial was still going for me.
Yeah, because you...
Because you don't stop.
But everybody else was watching the stream. Wait, it doesn't
No,
just
I was watching the
stop.
commercial.
Well, you have a commercial.
Nice.
You are met early in the morning again by Hogarth and Willow, who have made their way back to you guys so they can walk you up into town. But is there anything anybody wants to do before you head into town for the thing? He's Scrago. That's to Ricky.
I think Everett's going to just like spend a little extra time getting ready. And is there anyone who seems like particularly enthused? Like, you know how there's like people who just like really like Christmas or like really like something. Is there anyone in the Hagen estate like that for this holiday?
You could tell that Una's friend Hogarth, who you haven't really talked to much, is fucking jazzed. He's got a red veloute with like a big fire, like face made of fire on the back. And he seems really excited. He's like bobbing around, just like getting antsy and hyped.
I'll walk up to Hogarth.
What's up, dude?
Hey, that's a really cool veloute.
Thanks, man. I had it custom made. Yours is pretty sick too, honestly.
Thanks. I was really nervous because I never celebrated the holiday before, but you seem like you really know what it's all about. You seem really in the spirit.
My guy, I'm taking you under my wing today.
That's awesome.
We're gonna enjoy the hell out of this, you and me. I'm gonna show you the ropes. Your name was Everett.
Yep, that's me.
Everett.
Yep.
All right, Everett, you and me.
Okay. I follow him like I click the button in RuneScape that lets you follow me.
Cool.
Anyway.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything before you head on up?
Heather, are you coming?
No.
This
You
one?
did ask for a Velat, and was brought to you.
True, and it was
Owen was like
just the
sitting
sheet
there.
with the holes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
You sure? I'm not forcing you.
No, I'll go. And I'll go.
You
I'll
want to go? Or does somebody else want to go?
Tether will put on her Velat, which is just a red ghost costume. It's like, I'll do this.
Okay.
Cool.
As we leave... Who am I grabbing? Okay, Turin feels two hands on his shoulders.
You turn around, you see like a red ghost behind you.
Oh. What, and what are you supposed to be?
Tether?
No, I mean, like, what's your costume?
Oh no, I think this is just what you wear for the holiday.
Oh, well, it seems I'm disastrously underdressed.
Ironically,
No, you look okay.
Turn is dressed correctly for the holiday. Tether is not.
I don't suppose you have a second one of those?
No, but if you,
One.
since you're taller than me, if we cut other holes, we can both wear it.
Alright, if you say so. Honestly, I don't really remember this holiday at all, so, I pull out some scissors.
Or a knife, I don't know. Like the things that you carry.
Snip, snip. Now don't move. Alright, let me get under there.
Okay.
How do we look?
I think we're blending.
Wait, what? It's sort of difficult to move. What if instead you sat on my shoulders?
That's so smart.
Alright, I like hunch over and let you climb up.
I use my climbing seed to do it well.
I stand. Alright, we're ready.
Una Willow, who's been standing next to you, is sort of watching all this happen, and she goes like, "So you guys are training to be heroes?"
Yeah.
You betcha.
Okay.
Oh wait,
mean-
sorry, I suppose I probably shouldn't do...
I-
Tether, I'll need you to do all the talking.
Me?
I'd like to
But you're
say
better at that.
fair,
No.
One of them lost their memories. but
I'm
it
the
really
body.
Wouldn't have changed anything.
Cool. I feel safe
it's-
in your hands.
It's sort of strange, just something about this just feels right, you know?
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
boy.
lead the way.
Tether like holding onto the one horn like a flight
Oh, I'm ratatouilleing Turn.
Cool. Yeah, you make your way up into the. You take the walk into Kelshar, and you are not alone. There's a lot of people on this road, also dressed in Velat and Fulcad. Not everybody, but a lot of them are. A lot of children really excitedly running ahead. Yeah. So, despite this, I can hear myself through one of you. I don't know who it is, but I can hear myself. Anyway, despite the city not being like 100% after the sugar siege, like you can definitely tell that there's still some repairs that need to be done. The festival is going full tilt. As you walk up to the town, you see that there's sort of like an arena that's been set up outside, made of rock and stone, as well as a bunch of different little, He's dead. Everett died.
We lost Everett already.
Oh no, now...
Yeah.
During the stream, we lost
Now,
Turn.
yeah.
Hey, I'm still.
And I'm Everett now.
Sorry, everybody.
Ooh.
My webcam just detached, so I will.
You're good.
I'm troubleshooting, but please
worries.
continue on.
There's a bunch of different like enclosures, and there's an enclosure outside that has a bunch of. You've seen mud wolves before, like big scary mud wolves. That these seem to be mud wolf pups, little guys, and there's kids in there just sort of playing with them. There is a large stone coliseum or like arena that's been erected, and you can hear the sounds of cheering from in there. But you head on into the city, and yeah, you find yourself in the midst of this holiday. There's food and drink everywhere, and you know, those of you who know this celebration know that conjurers get hired every year to like attract elementals and create them and have them work as attractions. You see them around and about. You see earth elementals just like carrying people around. You see some people like rolling on big stone balls and like in an enclosed arena. There's tons of attractions. They range from like cute games to combat challenges out on the lawn. Most of the stores in town are closed, and instead there are stalls and stands that have been set up. People selling stuff, food, drink, memorabilia from all over the place. One thing that does catch your eye, probably pretty quickly as you go into Kelshar, is there is one vendor with a bit of a crowd around him, and his wares seem a little bit different than everyone else. It's a mysteriously pale wood elf with like fairly bushy black hair, and like thin, sallow facial features. And he's explaining some things to a bunch of kids who are like oohing and awing. You see up on display is just like beautiful set of blue hide armor with this like ice gold trim. It's intricate, it's gorgeous. And he's sort of explaining it to some kids and like doing big gesticulations. They seem to really like that. But the festival is yours. You can go do whatever you want. Hogarth is gonna grab Everett and be like, all right, so the way this particular festival works is a little different than the one I'm used to, because I'm from over on the Ifrit coast, so like normally I'd be doing like coal walking and fire juggling and stuff, so I feel like we should head out south, you and me, and check what sort of like activities have been set up for us to do here today, because I'm sure there's some wild stuff going on.
Love activities more than any other thing.
Hell yes! Alright, let's go. Let's go, E. Sort of says, Una, whoa, I'm heading out this way with my best buddy, Everett. If you need us, we'll be over at the mud petting area, so. All right. And he starts to jog off.
I jog, like, just in the most, what's it when you, like, look really stupid when you do things that are physical? I don't know, that way. Uncoordinated way. That's what I do, though.
He Una, you watch after him and you see, like, you know how fast Hogarth can go. He's definitely pacing himself so Everett can keep up with him. It's a real little brother, like big brother energy Hogarth is suddenly put on for this kid. You've seen him do it before. He does it with a lot of like the kids around Halvast, but cool. What are the rest of you up to?
Septon skipped breakfast this morning because he knows at a festival he gets to do his favorite activity.
I was gonna ask.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Food.
All right, guys, I'm following my nose. Feel free to follow if you want. I'm finding food. Septon is going towards whatever food stall's putting off the best smell.
Great, cool. Why don't you make a perception check for me then?
Perception check. That
Can I help?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
You're going together.
That's a 16.
16. Cool. Yeah. We'll get back to you. What's everybody else doing? So Una and Septon are headed off that way.
All right, Tether, lead the way.
Wait, if I have to be the talky person, you have to be the leggy person.
You're controlling where I go. I can't see a thing under here, so
Okay. Go forward.
I start walking.
And then to the left.
Huh.
And then wait, if I push on your horn, can you like tell what direction I want you to go?
Try it out. Huh. Whoa. That's
Ugh.
strangely involuntary.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I don't really know what's out there. What do you see?
What do I see?
Yeah, I mean, where are you staying in the city, or are you heading back out to where like the activities are outside?
What did we split off?
Right at like the entrance to Culture, pretty much.
We'll do the activities.
Cool. So you'll head out there. We'll get back to you. Shandi, what are you up to?
Going straight for the games.
Right. Okay. You make your way with your keen eye to the only game currently selling, because you're a sort of a Earth Elemental celebration right now. There's not a whole lot of soft things to be won, but with your penchant for that sort of thing, you find your way to the one game that does have a prize. That is a plush Earth Elemental. It is a ring toss game where you have to toss rings onto these little earthen pillars.
I'm good at these.
So
Going for it.
Yeah, head up.
Yeah.
So the guy is half orc guy, just sort of in a full cod that's black, but it has like red and yellow stripes on the collar, and he's like, "Ah, you here to try your hand at the ring toss, you two?" Turn around and you see Willow there, and she says, "My lord."
Oh, my lady, you've frightened me. I'm sorry. I get laser focused. Or lasers aren't a thing. I get very. My focus really narrows in when I'm in search of a new addition to my collection.
That Earth Elemental there?
Oh yes, it would look. I think if I were to line them up, I think it would be Rip Rap, and then this new fellow, and then Caltrops, and then the Admiral would be on the shelf above them, just kind of draped over the party.
Huh. So you got a bunch of them then.
Oh, 3 at this point, hoping to grow that collection to more.
Feels like you should share the wealth, though, my lord. And she goes up and she puts like a couple coins on the table. Says, "I'll take a go." He says, "Oh, it's a competition then. All right. You can play at the same time. All right. 3 copper for a ring."
I have 3. Let me check, make sure I have that after spending all my money gambling. Oh yeah, we're good.
She puts down 9 copper for 3 rings.
I will do the same.
Cool. The first shot is yours, my lord.
What's the check?
So basically you're gonna make a dexterity-based attack roll.
Okay.
Though you can add your proficiency. I feel like this falls. No, you're a duelist. This doesn't really fall in your purview of expertise.
Yeah.
Just make it without your proficiency for the first one. See
Okay.
how it goes.
Flat of 20.
Jesus. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get 1 on a ring right away. You need to score 2 to successfully win this prize. Right now, you can cash out for one of the lesser prizes, little geodes and like
Nope.
whirly bops and whatnot. But
Not a chance.
cool. All right, she's going to take her go. Natural 20. She's gonna get her ring directly on top of your ring.
All right. 21.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you got it.
Thank God I get the good rolls where it counts.
She goes, she's going to take her shot. Unfortunately, this next one misses. She goes, damn. Well,
It was well fought.
good play, my lord.
He holds his arms out to receive the earth
It's
element.
like, yeah, right, okay. It's probably not as big as Caltrops or Rip Rap. It's a little bit smaller, but it is, it's a plush earth elemental. He hands it right over to you. He says,
Since you
Go for
did the man have more to say?
it. No, he's turning around and restocking.
Well, since you gave me a run for my money there, would you like to have the honors of naming him?
Generous.
His new friends' names will be Rip Rap, Caltrops, and the Admiral. So, in case you wanted to play off of those.
Right. I don't know. Call him Ravenbeak or something. Does that not fit? It's not good
Does an
for
Earth
you?
Elemental have a beak?
No, not at all.
I suppose I can sort of see it. Like he doesn't have a beak, but he's got his essence really it speaks of a beak.
You don't have to name him that, man.
Well, no, I offered, so it's only fair.
Right.
All right, Ravenbeak. Later tonight, you'll meet your new family. I'll put Ravenbeak in my bag.
She doesn't finish her sentence. She just sort of shakes her head and says, "I'm gonna go find Una."
Oh, I was going to find Septon and Una as well because I skipped breakfast in anticipation for prizes.
Right. Well, after you, my lord.
And I will walk off in the direction I saw Septon and Una walking.
Yeah, you leave. Cool. Speaking of Septon and Una, so you follow your nose and you find a variety of stuff. Your standard sort of street fare. You've got your meat on a stick. You've got your walking tacos. You've got your elephant ears. You've got all the good stuff. But one of the specialties of this particular festival is a sugar geode. So it's a naturally occurring mineral that is edible and sweet. It's served right out of the rock that it was formed in, and you just sort of break off the crystals and eat them.
Hell yeah.
Oftentimes people will put milk in there to make it more of a stew, but some people prefer to just eat the crystals on their own.
Fancy rock candy.
Yeah, pretty much. They'll with the cream in there, it'll dissolve it into a nice sugary broth. But some people just like to take the sugar straight up, cotton candy vibes.
Septon's definitely got meat on a stick in one hand and a sugar geode in the other.
Cool.
How much money is that?
Una only has a sugar
A silver
geode.
total. So silver for you, 5 copper for you.
Wait.
Yeah, eventually Willow and Shundi make their way back to you. Willow grabs a walking taco, as well as just a fizzy. It's what's it called? It's wizard's brew, brewed in the belly of a fire-breathing dragon. It's honey root beer, but it's got some good branding attached to it.
Did
Comes in these glass bottles.
Did the games master take the ring I didn't use back?
Did you bring it with you?
That's what would he have asked for it back? Do
Probably.
I still have that ring?
Yeah,
on me?
I doubt
Okay.
you would still have that.
I just thought it'd be funny to throw it on Septon's meat on a stick.
I don't. He was probably pretty vigilant about making sure you didn't take
Okay.
it with you. Damn, I can't believe you rolled over 20 both times there. That's fucking wild. Yeah, and yeah, so she buys that, and she sort of just stands next to you, Una. Her face is stony, as it always is, but you can tell that she's having a good time. Cool. Anything you guys want to do? You got your food? Anywhere you want to go? Anyone you want to see?
Kind of curious about what's going on in that arena. If we want to check that out later.
Oh.
Sounded like there was some kind of show or competition going on.
Would I know about anything? like that?
I mean, it really varies place to place, though it doesn't take too much, like... It doesn't take too much thinking to realize, like, and you've heard this happen. It didn't happen in Helvast usually, because it's like a retirement community. But, oftentimes they'll have, like, little arenas where heroes can test their might against summoned elementals of the particular, like, variety. So you assume that people in there are, you know, fighting against earth elementals, myrmidons, mudwolves, all sorts of sort of earth elemental creatures.
Wolves.
Oh. It's probably the elemental arena. I don't know the name of it. We don't really have it, but people go fight stuff.
Do we want to try?
I will watch.
Oh, come on.
No.
Good for PR.
It's difficult
This
to
is,
fight while eating
I
a walking
will-
taco.
Well,
Want
we can eat the
exactly
tacos
what
first.
Chandi said.
And you don't want to get a cramp
But come
and
on.
die.
Think of the
Fair.
PR.
We
Everybody
have
likes us.
enough
We're the
PR.
heroes. We show up. We show face. We flex a little.
Okay, you do the flexing. I am here to enjoy my holiday. I will cheer you on, though. I will make a sign. I'm not gonna make a sign, but
I won't win if you don't make a sign.
then I'll make a sign. It'll last for only as long as Silent Image lasts, but I'll make a sign.
Alright, I mean, we can head out there.
I want to check it out. We don't have to compete. I just want to see what's going on.
I was thinking about maybe heading by some of the stalls, seeing what they have to sell. Saved up a little, so I want to get a
Okay.
souvenir.
Oh yeah. Be
We'll
some
save
cool
you-
stuff.
Cool. Alright, see you. Turns on her heel and goes, walking taco in hand. Cool. Alright, meanwhile, out at the activities area, Everett and Hogarth, you get there first, but you were not quickly, but eventually followed by the turn tether tower. You're getting a lot of looks, because, like, you're two people on each other's shoulders in a big sheet, which isn't exactly like a big red sheet nonetheless, which isn't exactly like the vibe here. But nobody's like accosting you. People are just like, okay, festival, sure, whatever. There seem to be.
I was just gonna say one of the guys that I went to school with wore a stormtrooper's costume to prom. Is it like that?
Yeah, I guess sort of like that.
Exactly like that.
There's 4 main activities going on out here. There's the Mud Wolf petting enclosure. You can go in and play with some Mud Wolf pups. There's the build your own elemental workstation, where you can, using like earth and mud and stuff and gravel and moss, you can build your own little earth elemental, and then one of the conjurers will come over and they'll animate it for a little bit to see if it like would work as a design for an earth elemental or not. There's earth surfing, where you get up on a thing of earth and conjurers sort of move you along a course and you have to try to stay on it. And then there is the arena, where groups of adventurers can enter to test their might against a variety of summoned earthen creatures, for the admiration of the crowd, and also just like competition, so you can fight off the biggest stuff. Those are the main activities out here in like the activity arena.
Everett is gonna be immediately drawn to the build your own earth elemental. I think that's fucking awesome. So he's gonna be like, "Oh, Garth,
Yeah.
do you wanna build an elemental with me?"
Honestly, fuck yeah, dude.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it, yeah. Alright, cool. You head on over to the build your own elemental area. There is a fire genasi running it. He has no hair, but has like very bushy red eyebrows. And he says, "Welcome. Would you like to build your own earth elementals today?"
Awesome.
That'll be 1 silver for each of you. And Hogarth's like, "I got you, bud." And he pulls
Aw,
out 2
thanks.
silver.
Thanks, man.
All right. So when he this elemental or this genasi brings you into like 2 workstations that are just right next to it. It's like one big stone table with a bunch of materials on it, and you're on either side of it. So you can use all of these materials here. We've got mud, stones, moss, gravel, a lot of arcane paste, and he pulls out just like a stone bowl with this like glowing white goop in it. Be careful, this is very sticky. You don't want to apply it with your hands. So what you're going to want to do is just form a little creature, but when you're ready, call me over and we can animate it for you. See how it'll operate. See if you got a good design on your hands.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check. Do I know any like cool Earth Elemental designs or like stuff of that nature?
Sure, go ahead.
25.
So, generally speaking, Earth Elementals are just summoned from the elemental plane of Earth. They aren't designed per se. Though certain conjurers and certain summoners have sort of gone the extra mile and have modified like the essence of the elementals as they come through. It's easier to do with stuff like water and air, but it's certainly done with fire. Myrmidons are a good example of that. They've sort of been like specifically outfitted to be better and more efficient in combat. You also know that some folks will travel to the elemental planes and immerse themselves in the elements there so that they can, instead of conjuring an elemental, create one based off of the energy of the elemental planes rather than like grabbing a denizen of the planes and bringing him out. It's like you grab the energy of the planes and form that into materials here on the material plane into something of your own making. That's not a terribly common practice because it's really energy. There's a huge energy cost to it. It takes a lot of effort to do, and generally they end up no more powerful than just summoning an earth elemental. Though sometimes people will do them for like specialized tasks. Like people will do that for fire elementals that need to run basically power magitech forges. Those are like specifically crafted in that way to fit within the contraptions more effectively than just like summoning in a fire elemental. As far as earth elementals are concerned, most of like the general specified uses for those are like labor machines, more or less, like things to run mills and whatnot that are not cool per se, but like very functionally suited to do their job. Like one that'll turn a crank in a mill. Doesn't have any legs, but it has like this 3 or 4 arms that'll keep it consistently turning like at a consistent rate or something like that.
Can I make one with a wheel for like a butt, you know?
Sure, yeah.
That,
I mean,
rolls?
that's, yeah, you can definitely attempt to do that.
Cool.
I'm gonna need you to make we'll call it a dexterity check as you try to craft the clay and earth
It's
to
like straight dex.
Straight dex.
Hey, Mooney.
He said he's got like a wheel for a butt.
Yeah.
Big weld.
Tommy,
I
are
roll-
you making big weld? What's going on here?
Big
I
weld.
rolled,
You making big weld?
I rolled a 5.
5. You know, you do your best. This isn't something you're accustomed to. Like, in your brain, you can see what you're trying to make, but like, every time you try to put the clay together, it cracks or just like collapses on itself.
Garth, I'm trying to make a earth elemental with a wheel for a butt.
Oh, that's sick. I just made this guy, and it's like just like a big glob of clay with 2 big rock biceps, and it seems like he's made sunglasses out of like small obsidian shards.
Cool.
I can help if you want.
Yeah.
What are you going for? Like,
do you
you going
think
for
we
like
need to
a wagon wheel or like a round, like a sphere type of thing? Like, what's the idea here?
I was thinking like a wheel, but now that you say it, I think like a big round just ball might be kind of cool.
All right, and then just some like arms coming out and like a roundish head too.
No, exactly like that. Exactly like that.
Sweet. All right, and like a big old mouth and maybe make him a genius.
Yeah, no, all those things if we can.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, get ahead and make that dexterity check again. This time at advantage because you're being helped by Hogarth.
All right, first one's a natural 1, so.
Good.
A 9. A 9. Big Weld is not meant to be.
You do not make Big Weld. You do your best, but you make, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. You made a Weeble that falls down. It's not a great design.
I don't know. Wait, can I have another? I'm sorry, Mister. Can I have another shot?
There's no time limit. You can keep going.
All right, I'm gonna try and make one that looks exactly like the guy, the Fire Genasi, with like the eyebrows and everything.
Make your dex check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow. From the ashes of Big Weld rises like a near perfect copy of this guy. Like moss for eyebrows, like the perfect texturing on his clothing. It's wild how close to Hogarth like watches as you make this. He's like, bro, you didn't need my help in the first place at all. You're a god at this.
Thanks, man. I guess I was just barking up the wrong tree.
Right. Well, that's pretty sick. That's way cooler than my guy. I call him Super Earth Hero. What do you call yours?
This is what's your name?
Huh? Oh, my name's. Oh, he like catches eye on you. It's like, wow, that's something. My name is Ember.
Oh, this is Ember too.
Huh. Interesting. Well, are you?
Sorry, no. Please don't be freaked out. I have no imagination, and so I have to just do exactly what I see in front of me. So you're the option that I have.
You've created a very flattering likeness of me. I've never had to animate myself before.
Well, I hope that it is a revelatory experience for you.
I think it might be. Are the two of you ready to have your creations animated?
Let's do it.
All right. He comes over to Hogarth's first. He takes a sort of little, like a topaz gemstone out of his pocket, holds it in one hand, and then holds his other hand over the Super Earthman. Closes his eyes and murmurs to himself a little bit, though the words, it doesn't come out as words, it comes out as like the sound of gravel. The gemstone flares up in his hand, and then the creature starts to like crack to life. It moves its arms a little bit, and one of the rocks falls out, but it looks up and just starts like moving around. Its legs don't seem to animate terribly well, but like it is moving around and waving its arms. Nora's like, "Whoa, little guy!" And starts like high-fiving him, and he's having a good time.
Yeah. Awesome, good job. It is a little hard to watch, just like in like a sad sort of way, but it's good.
Don't worry, they're not alive per se. We're just animating the earth that creates them. Taking some.
No, I know, but I mean, you ever cry at a play? It's like the same thing.
I've never been to a play. Anyway, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
He begins the ritual again, and you're Ember 2. So its head snaps up towards its likeness, and it just like walks over to him and like tugs on his robe. He's like, "Oh wow, this is, hello. Do you mind if I pick it up?"
Pick it up.
He puts his arm under it, and Ember 2 comes and just sits in his palm. He raises up to his face, and Ember 2 waves at him, and he's like, "Hello. Well, I didn't expect for this to happen to me today. Normally when these creations run out of magic, we get rid of them, return them to their parts, but would you be so terribly offended if I kept this one for myself?" What? Sorry, I didn't catch you there.
You can have it.
Oh, well, thank you. Very kind. He sort of puts it up on his shoulder and it crawls up. Now it's standing on his shoulders, like sort of holding onto his ear. He's like, Ember 2. Thank you.
You can also rename it if it's too weird that it shares your name.
Oh, no, I think it's a fitting name.
I agree.
Might do some alterations, keep it lasting longer, but thank you. This is... I didn't think I'd ever want this, but, you know, it's kind of cute.
Just, you know, don't call it mini me or anything. That gets weird.
Alright, I won't. And yours was good as well. And he's like, nah, bro. The guy's like, come on. I mean, look at that. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. 3 cheers for Everett, am I right? Like, yes, indeed.
Oh, thanks,
3
Hogarth.
cheers for Everett.
Thank you.
Well, please come again if you'd like to test your creative abilities once more.
Sure. Well, I'm sure we'll be back.
All right.
It's a good skill to have.
Right.
If you ever wanted to like teach someone how to do that, I'd be down to learn.
Oh, well, unfortunately, once this festival's over, I return to my abode down south in the Denovan Valleys. But should you ever find yourself near there, then I'd be happy to pass along some of my teachings.
Thank you.
Hogarth's like, I for one am famished, my guy. Do you want to grab some nosh? You want to do some more activities? How you feeling?
Eat. Let's eat.
All right, let's go get some food. And you pass on through. I really hope your power doesn't go out. That would be so sad. Is Phoenix frozen, or is he just not reacting to anything that's happening? Right
Phoenix
now?
is frozen because Chelsea's not
definitely
moving.
Chelsea's moving to me.
No,
Oh.
in Phoenix's background, Chelsea's not moving. He's definitely.
That's good. Well, we could still see Chelsea, so. I guess.
Phoenix will have to come talking to Chelsea's mic. To...
I guess.
They lost power only in that part.
No,
of
I'm
it.
on the battery backup.
So your power's like out? Well, your
It's not
lights
out.
are on.
Out. It definitely.
I think you probably just killed Phoenix's power.
Alright, well then, sorry
So
Tether, in turn, we'll have to come back to you.
Well,
Alright, so Una, Shandi, and Septon, you make your way out to the activities field as Hogarth and Everett are making their way back in to go get some grub. But it's like,
My heart is racing. That's terrible.
I know, that scared me, and I'm not even there.
Sorry,
Hogarth's
what?
like, we're gonna get some food, me and Everett. He made literally the sickest statue I've ever seen in my entire life, and then a guy made it come to life. This festival's rad, dude. It's really giving Hellvest a run for its money.
Yeah, why were ours so...
I think it's mostly because we live in a town of old people.
Yeah.
Old people. I am an old. Sorry. Let's eat.
Alright, little guy. Where's Willow?
She was...
I believe she went off to look at the merchant stalls.
Yeah.
Sick. Alright, well, I'll go look for her too. Alright, deuces. See you later. Oh, do you know that there's an arena? Since you guys are like
Yeah,
mad
that's where-
strong, you guys could probably fight in the arena if you wanted.
No.
Oh, come on,
I'm
Una!
trying to
It's
get her
a
to.
holiday!
Una, I want to see you kick ass. Because
I'm not
everybody says that you kick ass, but I've never seen you kick
Nobody
ass.
Nobody says that.
Are you? Your dad
kicks
talks
ass.
about how much you kick ass all the time. Look.
Well, that's my dad!
Yeah, but look, you're,
Confirmed she kicks ass.
my guy just said you kick ass.
You just said that because you like Hogarth. You didn't say that.
It can be both.
Okay.
All right.
It's a holiday. It's a day of rest.
All right, let's have a poll. Let's have a poll
Taylor's
between the
Day.
full of us. The full 4 of us here, eh? Right? Raise your hand if you think Una kicks ass. Yeah? Oh shit, 3 to 1? Una.
With his other hand, Shandi's gonna raise Ravenbeak's little hand too.
Oh shit, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1. So looks like you do kick ass.
Okay.
Alright. I'm seriously hungry now. But if you're gonna fight in the arena, any of you gotta come find me before you do it, because I wanna see that shit. Alright.
Everett begins to get ideas because the idea of Hogarth watching him fight sounds awesome.
Big brother Hoagie. Alright, he's gonna take you into the town.
Hoagies.
Cool, Una, Septon, Shandi, you find yourself out in the activity area. Is there anything you wanna make your way towards. You see
Oh.
Turn and
I was gonna
Tether,
go-
you probably saw they're on their way here still. It's not easy going considering their method of transportation. So they're still walking, but they seem to be having a good time.
Is it? Oh, I thought we were headed towards the arena just to watch.
The arena's out here in the activities area as well. It's been built
Oh.
on the southern sort of outskirt of town,
Okay.
as well as the earth surfing, Bilgeon Elemental, Mudwolf petting areas.
Yeah. I was just gonna keep heading to the arena.
Cool, yeah. You can head on over to the
Okay.
arena.
Find a spot. Ooh.
Same.
Cool, yeah. You head on up, and there is a bout in progress. You see, actually, a familiar group of people facing up against two big earth elementals in armor with big warhammers. The crowd is going wild. It's the Dirty Delvers. They're still here. They're fighting against these people. People are chanting in the So it's the way the arena works is that it's like the whole thing's made out of stone, and there's these like sort of stone coliseum seating, like benches, going up. You come in up through some stairs and find your seats, and then the center of the arena is just like a massive sand pit. And one of the Dirty Delvers seems out of commission. It's the wizard with the giant hat who's just like over on the wall taking a seat. Meanwhile, the rest of them are just going to town on one of these guys where the lead guy of the Dirty Delvers is like grabbing onto the warhammer, your dwarven buddy. He's grabbing onto the warhammer of the other one, and they're just sort of like pushing it back and forth. People are going like, yeah, woo, get him, woo! It's very fun. It's very exciting. Spirits are high. You watch for a few more minutes. The dwarf managed to rip the warhammer out of this creature. It's more of a maul, I guess, out of the creature's thing, and just like blow its head right off with it, and it sort of crumples onto the ground, right as the rest of his friends sink a few arrows into the other one, and it falls over, and the crowd goes wild. Then you see a gnomish woman with white hair and like massive green eyes waddle on out into the area. She's dressed in the same robes as like all the conjurers who are working this event right now. But she waddles out into the arena and she says, "There you have it! The Dirty Delvers take down 2 Earth Elemental Myrmidons! We're gonna need a few minutes while we, get the next match ready to go, but, I could say some of the heroes of Kelshar really showed their own here. So, if you'd like to sign up for a fight, you can meet me out front. We can determine sort of what skill level you want to go against, and we do have medics on standby for anyone who's nervous about, liabilities and injuries and whatever, but we're being very safe about the whole thing. But not too safe, it is Bloodsport. Alright, we'll be back soon.
Cut to the commercial.
Una, she said the heroes of Kelshar. That's us! That's us! We gotta compete!
I don't know. Competing for show just doesn't seem very hero-like to me.
It's the political half, we gotta show off.
Yeah, and I specifically said, you're gonna take care of the political half.
But I can't do it without my team. I'll handle the performance half. You just gotta go out there and do your normal thing.
I don't...
You're the stoic one who doesn't want the spotlight. That's your thing. That's perfect. We
What do you
gotta
mean,
have
my thing?
one.
It's my opinion. It's how I
It's
feel.
your thing.
I don't want
what's
it
my
to be
thing?
a thing.
No, your thing. You're the proper one. You're the clean one.
Oh,
You keep
thank
it.
you.
You keep it above the belt. Not
Does
me.
everyone
I cause
have
all
a
sorts of trouble.
thing? I don't
Yeah,
want
of
that to be my
course.
thing.
Are we like K-pop stars?
Something will make it.
K-pop.
Something will make us.
Kelshar Pop.
Wait.
Yeah, Kelshar Pop.
Band arc.
Double-
Yeah, we're gonna go all full log horizon on this, and you guys are gonna have to do
True,
a DR.
true crit fail on a history check for what's K-pop.
You've never heard that shit before in your life. You have no idea what that is. Cool. Yeah, I mean, people are milling about.
I don't know, Zeb. You can ask. I think Turn and Tether are somewhere.
I feel like they're not gonna be that hard to find. Can I?
Speaking of hard to find, and you see a gaggle of girls walking up to you, led by one very familiar one, Septon. You see Daphne. She's here. Her... one second. Fuck me.
In Septon's head, and it's just gonna be like, if you need me to reverse wingman, just like scratch your ear or something.
Something
Kind of
respond?
thing.
I can't respond. Can I?
I'll connect you. Sure.
Well, wait. Are they? Hang on. Are they approaching? Or do I have time?
They are approaching. You probably have time
I'll
to
just-
say a real quick
I'll just turn to Una and go. But Una, I'm the face. I'm the
Okay.
one who has to do the.
You
I
for
have to
sure
handle
seem
this
to want
part.
to hide that face at the party. Hey. Okay, sorry, that's not me.
No, that was a good one.
Daphne will show up. Her blonde hair is sort of tied up in a stylish ponytail. And she has it's a gray veloute with like cherry blossom patterning on it.
Oh, she's got money.
Or she works at a tailor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which you guys honestly probably would know, considering how much she's been around when
Bless her.
Isla's around. She probably offered to make outfits for you guys, whatever. But she's gonna walk up and be like, "I've been looking for you all morning, Septon."
Been around, not hiding from you.
No, I didn't think you
I'll
were.
just say.
Septon, do you, by any chance, think you're gonna be participating in the arena?
I'm trying to convince my friend to right now.
Oh, you totally should. I'm sure everyone would love to see it.
I'm sure they would.
I mean, I know we would, and all the girls like, yeah.
They would, Una.
Cool. I mean, I was just telling Septon he could totally take them on single-handedly. I think that would be more impressive than him relying on teammates, but that's just me.
My strength comes from those around me.
You see Daphne's heart grow 3 sizes. Like, her eyes, like... You can see it, like, register on her face before she goes back to her, like, practiced expression. It's like, wow. Well, you can't say no after he said that.
I sure can.
She always will. It's part of her thing.
It's
Her
my thing.
role in the group.
You're
It's
like
my thing.
the stoic one who doesn't want the spotlight.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly it.
You get it, Daphne.
I know I do. Speaking of...
Getting it?
No, I shouldn't have phrased it like that. Have you seen Isla?
Not since the party.
Not since the party.
I haven't either. Well, I'm sure she's right here somewhere. We're gonna go get some food together like we usually do, but I haven't seen her. Though maybe she's out of town working with her parents, who knows? I love your veloutes.
Thanks.
They're-
They're from Helvast.
Right, they're red. That's very cool. It's always so fun to see like different ways that we celebrate the same holidays.
Yeah, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
I think so. Do you mind if we sit with you guys?
Sure.
Sure.
Sweet. And she's gonna sit like right next to you, Septon.
Like between Septon and Una.
Yeah, she's gonna get in there. Shandi.
Oh, Una's leaving so much
Right.
space.
Shandi, that one girl you tried to tell a joke, sits like she's looking around, she's looking for a spot, and then she realizes the only spot to sit is next to you, and she's like, and just like sort of sits down next to you quietly.
She should be so lucky.
What kind of ghost has the best hearing?
What?
The eeriest.
Oh. You
Goes back to eating his
Oh, that's
walking
good.
taco.
Come on.
got some
I'm
jokes
gonna- yeah.
there.
Una like snarfs into her little big bowl.
Most of them have sugar geodes, but they're using it. They've done the cream and spoon technique. The time passes. Daphne's making conversation with you, like a lot, Septon, and every now and again talking to Una or one of her friends, but she's really focusing on you.
Have we spotted the big red ghost?
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, the big red ghost has arrived. They've just reached the activity area.
Okay.
Turn each other.
Oh,
Took you a while.
I think I need to We need to go speak to our.
Oh no, we can
friends
just
there.
come over. Hey
Did I
guys!
notice?
I mean, so how big is the activity area?
It's pretty big. Likely if you
And
guys
I
like
have no
yelled
peripheral
and
advantage.
if you yelled and waved, you could probably get their attention, but like they're a little ways away. There's a pretty big crowd.
Can I shoot a psionic dagger like a flare in the sky?
I mean, sure.
They're black and white, right?
Right. Do they make noise when you
No.
shoot them though? Okay, so
No.
Daphne goes, well,
See,
that
so-
was cool.
Got it.
See, you should definitely
No,
do the fight.
no, I wasn't. No,
He's-
it was
oh,
just to
trust,
get.
Trust me, she'll
it
do
was-
the fight.
It
She'll do
wasn't
the fight.
to. I will not.
Trust me.
It wasn't. It's the.
I don't know. Make what are your guys' passive perceptions? Tether, what's your passive perception? Because Turn, you can't see shit right now.
My
Yeah.
my passive perception is, let's see, but I'd argue it'd have to be lower because I have no peripheral vision.
Right.
because
Well,
I'm
just
looking
give me
outward.
what the passive is, and I'll adjust. Yeah.
Yeah. My passive is, it doesn't say on, well,
It's
just
just
10
10
plus,
plus your-
so it's 18.
Even with like the reduction, you're a very perceptive person. So I think you see the flash of white energy going up from the stadium, but that's probably all you see. So from there, you can decide if you want to head over there or if you want to do one of the other activities.
So you said people were looking at us?
Not like staring, but like you'll get some looks as people pass by, yeah.
Wait, if I can see them, can they see me though?
No.
Oh.
They're towered on top of each other in a giant red ghost sheet. So like they're very easy to see and not the easiest to like see out of.
Okay.
It's really crowded here.
I know I keep bumping into people. Oh,
I'm sorry,
miss.
I'm not. No,
It's
that's my
okay.
fault.
Nice costume.
Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm not the mouth. When I bump into somebody, Tether, would you mind apologizing? I just feel so sorry for everyone.
I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. It's
No,
that's
you bumped
part
into
of-
someone.
Part of being the team. What?
No, you
Oh,
bumped into some.
Oh, all right. I'll stop talking now. I'll just be
No. I don't really know what to do.
What do people normally do with this sort of thing?
I don't know. I don't normally go to something like this.
All right. Well, let's go find. I bet there's probably like. Maybe there's some sort of like attraction we could go stand and look at.
Attraction?
Right, like some sort of display or performance, or
Like a horse race?
right. Let's go find the horse race.
Okay. Roll for horse race.
I mean, don't roll because there's not one. As you look around, there's no horse races in this area. There haven't been any horses around that you can really see. There is a mud wolf petting arena, so that's sort of like a horse. There's also earth surfing, and that's kind of like a race.
Oh, let's go pet the mud wolf, because has the body and arms. That would be fun for me.
Okay.
Cool, yeah. Head over
This
to
way.
the mud wolf.
Lead me.
I hate how
Slowly.
you worded that.
It's yeah.
Wait. If you're doing the petting, do I have to do it your voice?
Sure. Aye, yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay. Get up there. Hi. My name is Taryn.
20 episodes
And I-
later, and we're back. Tether doesn't turn impression.
I'm reaching out in front of me, trying to pet the mud wolf.
Okay, so you're not in the enclosure yet.
Whoa! I like slap my hands with some ladies' French fries. Ooh!
Sorry. It's trying to pet a mud wolf.
The attendant, the conjurer, comes up and says, "Yeah, you might find it easier if you, come in individually, it'd be easier for you to reach the wolves.
Aye.
Like, not be on somebody else's shoulders, sorta. Okay, sure. Okay. It's just 1 silver. You can come in and pet some mud wolves. Just be careful not to step on them, or... Oh. Who'd we lose?
Alright, I reach into my pocket and pull out 1 silver.
That's Winfield.
Thank you. If I really,
No problem.
if I really get up here, you could still see me.
Oh.
Michael, if you raise your head really high, you'll be in Una's spot. Not too high!
Hi. What's up, guys?
Tough.
This has just been like the
Here, I will
most
be stepped in.
technical difficulty stream of all fucking time. Is he good? Did he
Yes,
message?
I know.
Did he message anything? My power didn't go out. I live right next to him. The storm also stopped.
There's not a storm going on here right now.
My chair just broke.
Oh my.
What is happening?
Wow.
Oh
Oh man.
Everything sucks.
This has been Bright Futures,
no!
everybody.
I'm really bummed
It's our
about this.
final episode.
This sucks, man. I wish the technology would just work.
The technology, like your chair.
Yeah, my kitchen
Yeah.
chair that I use. Anyway, it takes a minute as he's like reaching around trying to grab the silver from you, and eventually your hands meet and he grabs it. He's like, "Please be careful in there though, because don't step on any of the kids or the mud wolves or anything."
I would never want to step on anyone.
Right.
I'm just going to walk with my legs to this end of the enclosure, away from the children, and I will just pet the mud wolves.
Okay. Sure. Enjoy. Yeah, and you head on in. As you come in, all of like the kids in the enclosure sort of just look at you, confused. Those of you up in the stadium stands, you can see as they like wander their way into the Medwolf enclosure. But eventually you feel something wet on your leg turn. And you look down and you see that there is a little mud wolf puppy on your leg. It's not like touching your leg, it's like gone around your leg. So its head is just like looking up from one side of your leg and its body is just like wrapped around it.
I pet it.
Your hand gets pretty muddy, but it sort of like shakes its head.
Oh, Tether, this is great. You want to come down here and try this?
Yeah.
All right,
I was about to ask, do you want to switch places?
All right, let's switch
So you can
places.
talk?
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Tether, make an
Oh.
athletics check to carry
Pretty
turn.
roomy up here.
Athletics check? You don't think I can do it?
I don't think you can do it, considering how you were when you ran the first few episodes of this.
Blake thinks women are not strong.
I
And
heard
it's
it
not my
here
negative
first,
I
modifier.
think it's your negative modifier.
I rolled a 14.
It's a struggle, but he's up there. You don't think you can hold him for long, but you could definitely hold him up there for a bit.
Are
How
you all
does
right?
sitting on how
You
does
want
sitting
me to-
on other shoulders work? Because
I
there's like
imagine I'm cross-legged on top of the mushroom.
No! you slot your legs in, like between
All
the
right.
cap and the
And
shoulders.
I hug the cap, and I have
So everybody just sort of watch. You watch from the top of the stands as Turn and Tether just switch
Collapse.
places.
It's just like the red cloak just like collapsed inward for a second.
Right. I mean, it's not it's not hard to tell what's happening under there.
I know.
Daphne's looking over there and she's like, "They sure have a lot of fun, huh?"
Yeah, you could say that.
Which
Yeah.
ones are they? That's
Green
Tether.
Tether and Turn.
I don't know.
Turn
if
was
I
off
know
on
Turn.
Patron was off on assignment during the
Yeah, I don't
whole
think he would've-
situation.
Was he?
him.
Did he have? He was the. You know what? I heard actually about him. He made a bunch of enemies in town before he left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Controversial figure.
A lot
that
of people
one.
were really mad at him, and the guards really didn't like him either.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really
He's the
such
bad
like
boy.
Is he a rapscallion? Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's the bad boy of the group. You stay away from him. He stepped and says to all of the women and all her friends.
And they nod their heads. Although you can notice a couple of them when you call him the bad boy are like.
No, oh no. Septon says you stay away from them, and then like winks very obviously. It's just PR day for Septon.
It is.
He's just drumming up PR.
And Tether's the mushroom one, right?
Yes, rarely
I
seen.
know, she never comes out. She should come out more often. I'm sure she'd be a blast to be around.
He's a lot of fun.
Great. Meanwhile, back in the enclosure, Tether, you now on the bottom have like. Where Turn had one mud wolf on him, there's like 4 or 5 that are just like slurping up your legs right now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, can you say thank you to the dogs?
You know, here I have an idea. I climb down off of you, and I just climb out from under the sheet, and I'm like, why don't you just enjoy the mud puppies for a moment? I'm actually gonna go pay another silver, because I just realized we both got in for 1 silver, and that's sort of like, that's sort of like stealing, So I'll be right back.
Oh.
You just enjoy that.
Oh no. You paid the last silver. I can pay the other one.
Oh, are you sure? No, I already pet the dogs. You pet them. You give me your silver, and I'll go pay.
Okay. Pay.
Take it up to the guy.
Here
and
you
he
go.
goes,
There was actually 2 of us under there. I didn't know if you noticed, but
No! There were 2 of you?
So I'm really sorry about that. It didn't mean to like sneak someone
Yeah,
in. So here's the
good.
other silver.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I run back over and I sit in the dirt and I pet the mud puppies.
Yeah, they're super cute, and they come up to you and they lick your faces with their like mud tongues, and it just leaves these like streaks of mud across your face. There is right next to the mud wolf petting enclosure, like there's a conjurer who just like is hosing people down afterwards. If you want to do that,
Tyler, normally I would think this is sort of like a little gross, but yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Good. I'm glad. No, I guess you didn't seem really into like the regular like mud bath thing, but this was more of an activity.
Great. Well, it's just that everything's been so overwhelming for me as of lately.
Yeah.
Just, a lot I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
But, I'm having fun. This is a fun day.
Good. Is there anything else that can make it more fun, or like it doesn't have to be a lot more? Or,
Honestly, I'm not trying to be too overwhelmed with anything
Okay.
right now. Just, one thing at a time.
Yeah, me neither. Not many people are petting the mud dogs.
No, I wonder why not. Maybe it's all the mud or something.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
No.
They're very
And-
friendly. I wonder if I
know.
could take one home.
one of them just
You think
starts
we can take-
spinning around in your lap.
Yeah, I could ask.
Or where do we get one? I don't know if I would really know how to take care of it.
I mean, how hard can it be? Also, I don't know if you probably don't remember this, but I think we killed some adult mud dogs at one point.
I cover the mud puppy's ears.
Yeah, it was like a thing. They attacked us. We're in a ravine, I think.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was scary.
Hmm.
But one second. Wait, do I have to do the voice? But no, he knows
no.
it's 2.
Right.
Okay,
I paid for both of us.
cool. I'm gonna go up to the guy. My red cloak is more brown now. Hi.
Hi. Hope you're enjoying the mud wolves.
I am. Would any of them be for sale?
Huh? People don't usually ask that, but I mean, I don't see why not.
Oh, yeah, great. How much?
Well, I'm gonna need him to stick around for the rest of the day, you know, to keep entertaining the kids. But hey, you come back at the end of the festival. I don't know, say... I mean, the cost of materials to summon one of these guys is around that. So we'll say... like 80 gold?
That's it?
I mean, they're puppies, you know, they're not really that difficult to summon, so...
How many are there?
There are... Fuck. There's like, there's like 10 or 11 of them.
10 or 11. Okay. Tether, like, leans down and starts drawing in the mud. 8, 0 times 1, 0 is wait, do you know how to multiply?
Yes?
Wow, did you go to college for that?
No, I went to college for summoning earth elementals.
Oh, cool. So multiplication's more of a
here.
hobby?
It's, you know, I think it's a life skill that most people find very helpful.
Huh, that's an interesting perspective.
Okay.
So what is 80 times 10?
Wait. You want to buy all of the mud wolves?
Well, they're friends.
I mean, sorta.
Is there one that they don't like?
No, it's just they don't really... They're a pack. They're not really friends.
That's even more than friends.
Okay. It's 8,000 gold. For 10 of them.
8,000 gold?
Yeah. 80 times 10. Is that not right?
No.
It's 800 gold. I was thinking times 100. That's my bad.
800. I thought the carny was just trying to fleece her.
No, I'm bad at math. It's 800 gold.
Okay, let's see. Do I have 800 gold? 1, 2. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let me minus this out here. Here you go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. 1 second. Here is another 200 because I'm getting rid of your entire stock.
Thank you.
No problem.
I guess come by at the end of the day and they're all yours?
Sure. How do you count the end of the day? End of the festival, or like the sunset, or like
End of the
fully
festival,
dark?
like when we're closing.
Okay. Do they have names or like
No.
toys, or do they have special interests?
They're earth elementals, my friend. They don't really care about much other than sort of being.
That's deep.
Like,
Tether was like-
do you ask if rocks have like hobbies or toys? They don't. They just are.
Yeah,
These
but
guys are
these
just
rocks
rocks.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I will pick them up.
All right. He sort of shakes his head quizzically.
Tether goes back. He seems to think these little guys don't have any feelings.
They seem like they got plenty of feelings to me. So, did you buy one?
I bought every one.
Everyone?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait a minute. I look at like the fencing, the enclosure. How are they kept in? Because I'm assuming like if it was a normal fence, they could just right
Yeah,
through,
they're
right?
good. It's earth walls.
We're gonna have a lot of work to do to get a. We can't just have them running about while they're young. We need to make sure that they're safe. What happens if they like dive into the lake? They'll just.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I could use one of my. I've gotten a lot stronger, and I could use the spell Stone Shape to make an enclosure.
Perfect. All right. Well, I suppose maybe we should go get started now. So by the time everything's ready or finished here, we can have a home ready for them.
Yeah. I'll race you.
Sure, but I'm pretty fast.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Longstrider on myself and then
I'm
turn
gonna
into
cast
a deer.
Longstrider on myself. Oh, you turn into a deer? Oh, you might
When-
be faster than me.
When the ranger and the druid get competitive.
What's your move speed as a Longstrider deer?
Longstrider is 10 extra.
Yeah.
60.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna beat me. Unless...
Are you gonna bolo my legs?
How windy is the... It's pretty much just like a straight road back,
It's
isn't
like
it?
a straight road back, yeah.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, I am a deer, a decayed mushroom deer in the middle of a crowd.
Yeah, people
That's
freak
right.
out for sure when she turns into a giant, like, weird green deer.
I go, whoa. That's pretty impressive. Cool. I guess, I'll start racing, and after the first few, first leg of the race, if I realize that, I'm obviously not gonna win, I'll still give it my best shot. I guess we're just sprinting out of there, then.
Yep. So, up in the stands, you see Tether hand the Mudwolf enclosure guy a giant sack of gold. Then she turns into a deer and runs away, Turn following after her.
Like, I imagine the deer's antlers are like, you know how when deer antlers shed?
Oh,
they're
and
super
it looks... Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks terrifying.
Yeah, it's an unpleasant thing to look at, that's for sure.
Okay, well, maybe not all of us are competing.
Aw, that's a shame. No, well. The rest of you still... Well, now you have to do it even more than ever.
No, I still don't.
Rue, we need you, Una.
No, you don't.
Is Elias with us? No?
Elias
You're
can't
fine.
go into public.
You mean Everett?
Everett. Sorry, not Elias.
Yeah, no, Everett's
Everett.
over with Hogarth. Yeah.
We gotta
I
find
can hear
Everett.
myself again through
Sorry.
A day off.
Cool. Everett, you're up with Hogarth. Getting food.
Can we get fry bread? I
Yeah.
really like fry bread.
Yeah, dude, we could totally get fried bread.
Awesome.
He buys you some fried bread.
Cool.
There you go. Oh,
So-
shit, I see Willow over there. You were about to say something, E?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you said you celebrated like the different festival. What do you do all the same stuff with like just different elements or?
Sort of. I mean, it's like the same like cause, you know. It's just
Yeah.
it's to celebrate, you know, defeat of Tiamat or
The
whatever.
Tiamat, yeah,
Right.
the whole thing.
But since over on the Freak Coast, where I'm from, we're sort of governed by the element of fire. We got that portal over there in the Ember Wastes. More of the stuff we do has to do with like fire-themed stuff. So there's like coal walking and fire juggling, and a lot of barbecuing that happens. Yeah.
That sounds hot.
Well, yeah, I mean it is, but we're right on the ocean, so you can get cooled off pretty quick when you just jump in, you know?
Cool. Well, I think we should go find our pals and see what they're up to.
Yeah, I see Willow over there, if we want to go catch up with her.
Okay. I'll follow you.
Sick, alright. He walks up. Willow is standing at that merchant that you saw when you came on in. The elven guy. And as you approach, you hear him say, yes, it is in fact from the very tip of Heldane's grasp. It's genuine, one of a kind, very, very valuable. And as you approach, he says, more customers. And Willow says, oh, hey. Oh, you know each other, good. Well, my name is Barristan, and I am selling traditional wares from across the entirety of Xymor. We've got things from the Wethran Plains, we've got things to the Norak Reaches, we've got some stuff from Heldane's Grasp, some jars from the Ember Wastes, really all sorts of very interesting cultural artifacts, and all of them very useful to boot.
I think that Everett wasn't born yesterday, and probably clocks this guy.
You can make an insight check.
Yeah. I guess I have to check that. 15.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's definitely sleazy. But you look at his wares and you probably won't be able to tell without actually, like, casting it, but they seem pretty well made, you know, on first inspection. You could definitely take closer looks, but, like, these... Again, you weren't born yesterday. It does seem like he would be a counterfeiter, but these, if they're counterfeits, they're really good counterfeits.
Okay. But... I mean, like, I have Identify out, I have Dispel Magic. Did I not put Detect Magic on today? No, I didn't. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a straight up Arcana check just to kind of, appraise like right. Just basically say, like, that's garbage, that's garbage, that's garbage, that's actually worth something.
Cool, go for it.
I rolled an 11, so not great.
Make a history check for me.
Ooh, my two best ones. 24.
Cool. You're trying to appraise this stuff, and you're you probably need magic to actually determine whether it is real. But as you look towards, like, the really nice set of hide armor, strike something in your memory, and from your studying that you've been doing, because for the past couple of weeks you've been really trying to figure out, like, Xymor as a whole, specifically the Kelshar and Hagen area. You've been working very hard at that. It reminds you of something. And you remember he said Heldane's Grasp, which you know is a series of, like, ice mountains up sort of northeast of where you are, or northwest of where you are, where the Norak Reaches meet the Wethran Plain. And this reminds you of what the armor worn by, like, the nobility of the Heldane's Grasp is. It's called the Mistwalker's Regalia, and this looks a whole lot like it.
Okay. Then I'm going to go up and I'm going to take a closer look, to see if I can come up with any identifying features or anything like that.
All right, make an investigation check, unless you're, like, casting a spell.
No, that's good. That's cocked. 17.
17, yeah. Okay, so you go up and you start looking at it, and you catch... This is, like, they're very fine clothes made of a light blue hide. There's, like, decorative trim on it that is an icy gold, and it's practically, like, radiating frigid nobility. Though it is clearly armor, it's made of hide, its design seems to be focused more on appearance, with finely tailored embellishments and patterns adoring its entirety, and a sense of sort of, like, weightlessness in its design. The hide itself, though, it seems quite durable. It's strong stuff, even though it is sort of light and effervescent. As you approach and start looking at it, though, the Barristan is like, I see you have a keen eye. You look there at the Mistwalker's Regalia. It's the armor...
That's what that was.
Right, yeah, you know your stuff. It's commonly worn by the noble. Well, it was maybe not so much anymore. More of a relic of the past. Commonly worn by the nobility of Heldane's grasp. It allowed them to walk upon the mist that so often filled their domain. Very, very good for getting around, as well as providing protection both against the cold and against the many dangers, the icy dangers of that region. Though it is the finest thing I have on display today, it is not by far the only thing. You, with such a keen eye, might be interested in some of my other wares.
I'm really interested in this. This is such a special piece.
Oh, it truly is.
I don't know that I have enough money to purchase it, though, unfortunately. How much is it?
I am offering it for the absurdly low price of 650 gold pieces.
Oh, that's not so bad. I still don't have enough, though.
Well, I have some other things that might suit your fancy. We have here, and he pulls a crate. There's these blue cloths set in like a loose sail shape by a set of leather belting. Says we have some mistral cloths from the Wethran Plains. Said before the advent of Magitech, they used these to float on the breeze itself. I have 3 of them here, and they each go for 30 gold apiece.
Oh. I like that idea.
I have other things, should you be interested. I have a weapon from the Lake Sea of Norak, as well as a couple of parched jars from the Ember Wastes. Those are things that interest you at all.
I think I'm gonna buy one of those Mistral cloths.
Oh, the Mistral cloths, yes.
I fork over my 30 gold.
He takes the 30 gold and he sets the 3 out for you. They're not identical, they're different shades and seem to be like different patterning, but they're blue cloths.
Yeah, I take one that strikes my fancy.
Cool.
And then I'll say to them, now that we've done business together, I'm really interested in this Mistwalker's regalia here. I was thinking, is there maybe another arrangement that we could come to? In which case I could take it off of you?
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking that maybe, they have that arena. So, I'm rather small looking.
Yes,
but
you are.
I'm stronger than I look, and I got some friends who, are similarly kind of diminutive. Just based on our, age. But we're pretty strong. I bet you if you went in there and you placed a bet on us, I bet you could win quite a bit of money.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. I'm totally... Yo, that's very good. 22.
He licks his lips. Now, I've spent quite a pretty penny on this regalia here. How confident are you you'd win?
Let me see if I could do something to, show off. What do I have that's easy enough to do? I look him right in the eye and I go, supremely confident.
Alright. Well, I can't give the thing away for free. Obviously. What kind of businessman would I be? But, say you go in there and you do win me a good sum of money, I'd be willing to take about half the price off.
How about this? Just to show that I guess I can't bet on myself. That's probably not kosher. Well,
the betting, my boy, the betting at all isn't kosher. We're really not supposed to be placing wagers on these, but yeah, while there's a fight, there will be betting.
Kosher. Judaism is canon in this world.
It is.
All right. Well, here's all I have. and I give him 100 gold. Actually, I have 108 gold, but
This still wouldn't cover half the price, though.
I know, but I'm saying you put this on us, and I'm sure you can probably get 3 to 1, 4 to 1. There you go. That's more than half the price right there.
Right, okay. We'll see. I'm keeping the gold win or lose, though. I feel like that's fair as part of this arrangement.
Fair enough.
Right, so who should I be putting a bet on?
Oh, the Bright Futures Initiative.
Oh. You mean the literal heroes of the town? Do you think there's anyone who's gonna bet against you? I don't know. I feel like this is an unsafe prospect for me.
Oh.
And those odds would be kind of shit.
All right. Well.
We'll throw the
I
fight.
guess I didn't think of it that way. Sorry, I'm new to the.
Yes, boy, you
What about just me on my own?
Now, just you on your own is an interesting prospect. You know what? Sure. I'll bet on just you on your own.
All right.
Hogar says, hey now, man. You don't have to bully the kid. Come on. He's like, this wasn't my idea. This is an idea.
How about me and
Hogarth? Hogarth goes, listen, E, I don't know if this is the best idea. I feel like maybe this isn't gonna go good for you, and by proxy, me. Sometimes you just gotta take the L, my guy.
I don't know. I really want that armor.
What kind of armor is it?
It makes you.
It does. It's hide armor, and it makes you float around. So tell me, it is medium armor, which wizards aren't proficient with.
I know, but he wants it because he likes it as a relic, because he's read about it in a book.
Fair enough.
He wants to put it on his mantle and have it. He doesn't want to actually use it.
I mean, E, I'm not a fighter. I've done my fair share of stage combat, but like, you'd be better off with Willow here. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's true. I just like, I don't think I'm gonna be much help to you in there.
All right, well, that's okay. Maybe next time. Can I have my 100 gold back since we didn't do anything?
Of course. And he sort of sullenly slides it back to you.
Thanks.
I hope you enjoy your
Bye.
Mistral Cloth.
Me too. Bye.
I put it in your inventory.
Thanks.
Basically,
Oh, there it is.
yeah, as an action, you can pull it out and hold it over your head using both hands, and while falling, you only fall 30 feet per round, and you also move 20 feet forward. So it's like it's a glider. You have to make athletics checks though to like hold on to it for extended
Oh
periods of
shit.
time.
Well, I'm fucked.
Well, you also can kind of fly, so it's not the most, it's not really the most helpful item for you, but cool. All right, yeah, I mean, where are you headed now? Oh, yeah, I guess Willow buys herself a parched jar from the Ember Waste, which is like a jar, and you put sand or dirt in it, and you shake it around, turns into water.
That's cool.
Hogarth really examines the sailfish spear, which is a spear made of like the spine and blade of a sailfish that lets you like jump real good and do damage from above real good. But he's like, I mean, what am I gonna do with this? So he doesn't buy it. But yeah, the two of them decide they want to move on. Hogarth's like, yeah, I know you're disappointed about that armor there, man, but you'll come across cooler stuff in the future.
Right. You're wise. Let's go.
All right, you want to get more food? You want to go meet up with everybody else? Like,
I think we can go meet up with everybody else. That sounds good to me.
I've never headed to the activities area, so we can head back. Will, are you with us? She's like, yeah, might as well. She's just like shaking. She's putting dirt into her jar and shaking it around. So those of you in the arena, another fight has started, and you witness a bunch of like. You can't be sure they're Felfrit College students because they're not wearing like the robes, but they're definitely the same age and they're all casting spells. they just get fucking bodied by 2 earth elementals, just like ruined, and the crowd's going wild about it. Tether turn, you make your way back to the to Hagen.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Does this is this kind of like a rodeo where they'll have at one point they'll bring like little kids out into the stage and have them like ride earth dogs and see who falls off the last?
That isn't an activity, though I'm sure it could be if suggested, but it isn't on the dossier for the day.
I need to call out my cousin Lauren, who won the prize by holding onto a sheep longest when she was 5 years
Good
old.
for her. Good job, Lauren.
Okay, what?
Yeah,
What was
you
the
make your
prize?
way. Yeah.
You were able to get back to the next time you could go to the rodeo for free.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, dude. More rodeo.
Yeah.
Cool. So the 2 of you make it back to Hagen, and you see Brahm is sitting on a stool fishing in the lake. He turns around as you come back. He's like, "Why are you guys back?"
So you like fishing?
What?
You like fishing?
Yeah.
Because when I was in town the other day, stocking up on things, I noticed one of these in the stores, and I pulled a little fishing rod out of my bag and assembled it all together.
Oh, you also like fishing, kid?
I don't remember.
Why don't
But-
you give it a shot? And he pulls out a second stool, sort of like whips it open and puts it next to him.
Oh, all right. Tether and I were gonna build an enclosure for our mud puppies, but
Sorry,
We got some
wait,
time.
hold up. You're what?
for they were like mud wolves, pups.
You bought
Young
mud
ones.
wolves.
Aye, 10.
You know that those things are like dangerous predators, right?
Not these ones.
Tether
No.
will transform back to Tether. Not if we train them good.
Do
Not if we train them good.
either of you know how to train wolves?
I'm sure there is a book about it in that big library.
Right. Well, for the safety of everyone else here, I'm gonna go ahead and say Agile Mask is probably gonna have to help you out with that, and I don't think he's gonna be too happy about it.
Well, it's alright. We'll do most of the work ourselves. So,
Yeah.
Alright, well, if they go feral and start hurting people, we will put them down. That's a promise I make to you right now. So don't get too attached.
it's alright. It's my dog. I'll do it.
How many
And we
did,
can't
how
really
many
get
did
that
you get?
attached to made of mud.
10.
You bought an entire pack of mud wolves.
Aye.
I mean, we couldn't separate them.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Okay, we'll have fun building your enclosure. I'm gonna go back to fishing and try to get rid of my headache.
Oh. Alright.
Wait, Turn, it's
I
okay.
start
You
to
can.
sort of sadly disassemble my fishing rod.
That's okay, Turn. I can
mean,
get
you
started if you want to fish some more.
Yeah, I mean, you said you were gonna go build a thing. I figured you were gonna go build.
No,
the
I
thing.
said that we were going to do that later.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can join me, I guess. Do you want to join Tether? You have a fishing rod?
No, I'll get started. Do you think the enclosure should go around the entire house so they can have free reign of the house?
No.
Or should I make it
veto.
to the side?
I'm vetoing that. He sort of points off to the side of your house. You see that area next to your house where you guys got fucking high the other day? Don't worry, I know.
What?
I know. Where you guys hotboxed a dome the other day? That's where the enclosure's gonna go, alright?
Okay.
Bullro's a fucking narc.
I have no idea what he's talking about, but I think it's a good idea. That's a good spot for it. And we don't really want them in the house. It is a lot of mud that will be tracked through.
Just to be clear, you're gonna be responsible for these things, making sure they're well fed, making sure they're well cleaned up after, making sure they don't dry out in the summer that's about to happen. Like, you're gonna have to figure out what to do with them when we go on summer break. Because,
Make sure you build a den for them. It's alright, I don't really have a home to return to. I'll just stay with them.
Me too.
There you
All
go.
right, problem solved, I guess.
And I can make more mud because I can control the water from the lake and move it and mix it with the dirt.
You sure can.
Are you mad at us?
Nah, kid, I'm not mad at you. I just think it's insane that you did this. Because,
Why?
you know what? Listen, I'm not a teacher, really. You know, I am your teacher, but this isn't what I do. I don't really deal with young people very often, so I'm not used to your antics. So I feel like this is gonna turn into a whole fiasco that I'm then gonna have to deal with.
Well, ants' antics are not that crazy.
What?
Antics?
Right. I'm not used to the crazy stuff you kids pull. I'm not mad, alright? It's just a bit unexpected. Yeah, you could do whatever you want, you know what? Like, it's your money, you can buy some dogs for yourself.
I look back and forth between Tether and Brom for a moment, and I say, so, did we do this sort of thing often?
Yeah, like all the time. Yeah, you do, specifically. We're always doing this sort of thing.
While they talk, I'll get started on, like, later.
I sit down, and I say, I'll come join you in an hour or so, Tether. And I, are we using live bait? Or like bread or something?
We've got some... We got some leftover eel. That's it's seen better days, so we're using that for bait now.
Well, I guess the fish
Well,
don't mind.
Isn't that going on like 9 months old at this point?
It's not good. But it was a lot of them. Yeah. What's up, kid?
Do you like being here?
What do you mean?
It just seems like you do. And I'm sorry if perhaps, this is not really something I'm supposed to ask, but for whatever reason, I don't really have many of those. Whatever. It just seems like you're not so excited to be here.
No, I am excited to be here. It's an honor to teach all of you. Alright? So get that out of your head.
Sure, you could
Oh,
enjoy teaching us, but not like being here.
Listen, when Ms. Veerwarden told me that there was an opportunity to finally, give some good back to this world that done so much for me, I decided it was probably a good idea to do it. I thought some things would go a little different once I was here, but it has nothing to do with you guys, alright?
What?
It's personal, some personal stuff. You wouldn't get it, kid.
I suppose not.
I guess I wasn't too much older than you when my, problems started, so maybe you wouldn't get it.
Not sure I'd get much of anything right now.
Right. Wait, why?
Oh, I don't remember anything.
Oh, that is actually news to me.
What? Oh,
Shit.
well, just so you know, I barely know who I am.
Oh,
Barely know this place. I barely know, who you are.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, every now and then when I think about it a little too much, I, start to spiral. I just look out over the lake. It's setting in right now.
He puts his hand, firmly on your shoulder and squeezes it a little bit and says, sometimes I wish I didn't remember who I was, but, I can see that that's a lot worse than living with your sins. I can tell you what I remember about you. You were, everyone else here was brought in by recommendation. They, Some of them, I mean, I scouted Una myself. Shundi got here because of his patron's money. Not sure how Septon was here, but I was told he was joining us. Tether's existence was one of the reasons the program started, I'm told. But you heard about it on the road, coming from wherever you were coming from. You came up here. Remember that summer day? Bright-eyed. Got sword in one hand, shield in the other. Saying you wanted to become a hero. And it refreshed me, kid. Because I remember when I was you. When I, wanted nothing more to do my duty, protect the world. Make this world a better place. I saw you say you wanted to be a hero, and I saw you mean it. And you came in, and, I won't lie to you, you weren't the most skilled kid I've ever sparred with, but, it was the passion made me recommend you. I might not remember anything about why you are who you are, but damn, I hope you don't forget that passion, kid. Broke my heart when you left. Saw you becoming me, and I couldn't fix it. I know you're not back for a good reason, but don't think of this as a curse, Think of it as a blessing. As a way to start over again.
Was I a good student?
My class? And
That's refreshing.
I hear you tried pretty hard. Politics as well, and you tried to stay awake for L's classes, but I know academics can be kind of a snore. Been there myself.
Yeah, I'm discovering my brain doesn't hold on to all those details and names and numbers very well.
Hell, kid, I don't remember half the people I met in my own life, much less people who came before me, so... You're not alone in that.
Did, that's alright.
Nah, what
I'm
is
gonna go help Heather.
You sure? I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Right.
It's, I'm still hoping that one day I'll wake up and everything will be back. But
I hope
hasn't
so.
happened yet.
I hope so too, but, until then, make the most of it.
I'm trying. I'm gonna go build a hole to put some mud puppies in, so, thank you very much. And I see you fishing out here a lot, so maybe I'll join you again.
I always bring an extra stool.
So how often do you have someone join you?
Not often these days. Used to have somebody who came out with me, but those days are gone, so seat's yours if you want it.
Who?
Another time, kid. I'm your teacher after all. Can't just go telling you all my personal secrets. No, be inappropriate.
I'd probably tell you all my secrets if I could remember them. I mean,
right, but that's the way that
you
relationship
seem like a
goes.
nice person.
You come to me for advice. I don't come to you for advice.
Oh, I suppose.
Listen, kid, I've lived for about 100 years longer than I've ever had any right to, so no offense, but I don't think you're gonna be able to help me too much. Seen a lot of stuff, but you can't help Tether. Looks like she needs it, so.
Well, you look around and you see Tether has turned into a giant badger. We're gonna dig a hole.
Should probably
Giant
stop her from
mushroom
destroying
badger.
the entire field, so.
Well, take it from a kid who has no memories, but if I had some memories, I'd probably be wanting to share them. I'll see you later.
Right. He turns his attention back to his fishing.
I turn and I walk away. Normally. I do the I walk over to Tether. Alright, Tether, how's making good progress over here? I see the big hole over there for like the mud pit. The walls are coming together. Got a little burrow going on to keep them out of the sun. Looks great. I pull out I don't have anything useful for this. I do have a crowbar. I pull out a crowbar and I start trying to loosen up some dirt to help as best I can.
Sure. I mean, between Tether digging as a badger and you just helping out where you can, and Tether, I assume, using stone shape once you, like, hit some stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you trying to build here? Like, what's the blueprint? Like, lay it out for me.
Okay, so this is going to be a collaborative process. So this is what I had in mind, but Phoenix, please feel free to like hit me with. So I was thinking we're going to dig a pit with like they're going to be like stairs going down, and so we could get there. And we're going to add wall.
If there's stairs going down, wouldn't that mean the dogs can climb out?
No, what's going to happen is I just wanted to have some extra height. We're going to do like a stone wall around the thing, with one being a latch with like a door. The stone shape says you can have like 2 hinges, but nothing more finer mechanics.
That's fine.
And then inside the pit, you know, like mostly mud, but then like a little cave.
Yeah, a little cave.
Yeah.
And that's mostly mud, little cave.
Cool.
I mean, like, I was also nervous, like, they're mud dogs. I feel like they can, like, go into mud and burrow really well.
You actually definitely know that they can do that, because they've done it to you before.
Yeah, so I was thinking I could light a giant fire before we, like, put mud in to, like, make the entire enclosure clay. Like, hardened clay or something.
If you can shape stone, should we first create a big stone, like, bowl dome to keep them from going too far?
Sure.
Can they go through stone as well?
They
just
like
mud.
They would glide along stone that you saw, but they didn't like go through it necessarily.
Okay. So then, like, while I'm like making the stone dome, do you want to like start hauling like dirt and stuff so we can fill it with mud?
Sure.
Where are you getting the dirt from?
I grab a bucket. Well, we're digging out a hole, aren't we?
Yeah, we dug a hole. We can put the dirt back in.
You see, as you start working on this, you grab the bucket, you see the groundskeeper carefully just like standing a few yards away, horrified.
Tether, who's that? Oh, you're a badger. I can't speak with animals. Tether, who's that?
That's Kerfly, the groundskeeper, and I'll badger wave.
He's like shocked he's not moving.
He seems nice. I get back to work.
Cool.
Yeah, he doesn't talk much.
Cool. And you keep digging and building. Cool. We'll head back up to the area as Everett, Hogarth, and Willow make their way to the arena to meet up with you guys. What's up, Una? Oh, and a million other people. And a bunch of the girls look at Hogarth and then sort of look at Septon and back, and then a couple of them like start smiling.
Hi, everybody. So we fighting?
See,
No.
yes, we are.
Been a topic of great debate over here.
It's a listen, Everett. If you're in, I'm in. Okay, and I think Shandi could be convinced.
Oh yeah, no, I cut out like immediately after this, but when Septon did that like big dramatic thing about fighting side by side earlier, I did do a roll on my end to see how Shandi felt about that, and Shandi is on board.
All right, the three of us are in.
Anyone who fights can be called the brightest futures, and then the rest of you can just be the bright futures.
Okay.
Where'd Tether go? I wanted to talk to her about like being a mushroom and what that's like.
I think Tether and Turn.
Did I see them
They
running
ran
away?
that way.
Yeah. I think they just ran. They kind of just do their own thing.
They're the wild cards, you know.
Sick.
They're green team.
Well, I'd love to see you guys fight. I think that'd be pretty fun. See if you guys are really as tough as Una's dad says you all are.
I mean, the three of us are gonna prove it.
Una, you fighting?
Looks at Una.
Yep, the three of you are gonna do great.
All right, and she goes over and like physically scoots Daphne to the side to sit next to you, and Daphne's like, "Oh, excuse me." And Hogarth's like, "I mean, I'd fight, but I'm dog shit at it, so I don't think I'm gonna. But you guys go ahead; it'll be great."
All right, if it's just the three of us,
Do it.
unsupported by our allies,
Porting.
I better see that damn sign, Una.
Okay.
As you get up to go, Daphne's gonna grab you by the hand, stand up, and kiss you on the cheek, and say, "Go win it for me."
Good luck, I guess.
Hogarth's gonna go. Hogarth's gonna pog champ. Cool. All right, so the three of you head on down to the tournament starting area. As Daphne's friends start chatting Hogarth up a little bit, and he's just like, "Yeah, dude, no, I'm from Hellfast. You ever been to the Freak Coast?" And Willow is going to quietly say to you, Una, "So, I didn't want to ask like in front of him earlier, but you remember that guy that we talked about last time you were home?"
No.
Una, come on, you remember what we talked about, right?
No. I don't really remember.
So you're down bad
talking
then.
about anybody, so.
You're in that tsundere phase, aren't you?
The what?
Because you really like him and won't admit to anybody that you do. That's what I'm gonna believe until you tell me otherwise. So.
Okay. Well, you can believe what you want,
You're
so.
Tough nut to crack. I mean, do you want me to like wingman for you? I'm here.
No. I don't really. If there was anything to do about it, I wouldn't. He kind of lost all his memory.
Right.
And
That wouldn't feel good. Yeah. All right.
like
I get it.
no time ever felt like the right time. Not that I
it's-
would ever do anything about it.
Now it's kind of too late because he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah.
What if he
So,
like got his memories
I'm
back and
just gonna-
immediately confessed his undying love to you?
That would not happen.
I know,
So,
but like what if though? Yeah, that's the reaction I expected.
so I'm just gonna keep it all here.
Hey man, you do you.
I don't know.
No, you listen. Do whatever you're comfortable with. I just want to know if I can help you out while I'm here. I'm not here often.
Thank you,
so-
but not much to be done.
Right. Yeah.
Nor do I really, Nor do I really want to. I mean, I'm mad that I have these. It seems too strong to call them feelings. It's just a dumb little
Just a
crush. But I hate that I have it. I especially hate that, like, it's somebody in the group that just makes it worse.
I mean, like, of course it is, though, right? You spend a ton of time around these people.
Yeah.
Hogarth's always falling in love with, like, the girl he hangs out with the most, not, like, the person best for him. That's just how it works.
Yeah. I'm gonna like look over.
Yeah, and he's just like reveling in it.
I figured he'd be happy with the Kelchar girls.
Right. They seem
They're
to have
fine.
They seem
They're-
to have a type.
Yeah. They're harmless, by the way. That's why I'm not interfering.
No, they don't seem too bad. Yeah.
Everett's gonna shout as they walk away. Oh, Garth, you have to watch me.
Dude, of course I'm gonna watch you eat. That's why I'm here, man.
It's the kid at the edge of the pool going, watch me, watch me. And then he jumps in and goes, did you see? Did you see?
His cool older cousin.
You gotta show me how badass you are, E.
Okay.
One of the girls is gonna ask, "Are you guys related?" He's like, "Yeah, he's like a little brother to me."
And then I do like some hand motions, and then I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Sweet.
Doctor Strange in over here.
Well, I was gonna say, well, if you ever need anything, you know, romance or otherwise, literally anything. I know you're bad at asking. Just ask me, okay?
I know.
We can come up whenever.
I know.
Our school's
I'm gonna.
just like, we're pretty much graduated at this point, so we're mostly just working for your dad, which, you know, Hogarth loves, but like, I could, it's hit or miss for me, so anytime you need me, literally just a teleportation circle away, and a whale wagon.
I mean, my summer's. Wait. What time of year is it?
It's spring.
Okay. My summer's a little booked. Literally, because I'm gonna spend it at a library.
Fucking nerd.
No, but it's the most amazing thing. You have no idea.
I mean, it's a library. I do have an idea.
She's gonna gush about it for about 10 minutes and then end with, but I do know I have to. I'm like out of breath and flustered. I'm like blushing. But it.
You get more excited about books than anyone I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's not just books. It's the information and the. Okay. But I will obviously make time to come up to Helvast, of course.
Right. Yeah. Wouldn't be summer
How's
without
my-
you.
How's my mom?
She's
Still pregnant?
Yeah, she's coming along. She's real pregnant.
Do I know what babies do?
What?
Una? Does Una know when the baby
Oh,
is
when
due?
the baby is due. I thought you said, "Do I
Do
know
I
what
know what
babies
babies
do?"
do?
What do you mean?
That is what she said. That is exactly
But
what
that
you
also,
said.
that also makes sense too. What do I do with them? What does a baby even do?
You probably don't know when the baby is due. You haven't been in great contact with your parents recently.
Who says?
You
Have they not been
said. You've been gone, and then you've been working pretty much round the clock on your book. So.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's probably like a month left before that thing's gonna pop out, probably.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna be an older sister. Just like Hogarth, she jokingly says. Sort of looking over at Everett, yelling, "You have to watch me!"
Yeah.
That'll be wild. Although, really, I'm gonna be an older sister because you're up here, so we'll take that kid from you.
No.
Well, you gotta come back more and actually be an
Yeah.
older sister.
Yeah.
Your parents are doing good. They miss you. I talk about you all the time. We miss you too. It's good to see you. Now we're here for a couple of days, so if you want to do anything after the
Cool.
festival, just let us know. The Hogarth might be otherwise occupied. There's a girl feeling his bicep.
There is a when's prom, Blake?
Prom is next month. It is Polaris, the 11th of Polaris, so it's honestly like 2 weeks from now, actually.
Oh, okay. So they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
we'll go down to the entrance of the arena where the three of you are walking up to the gnomish organizer. She says, "All right, who's next?" Wait a minute, I know you. Are you the Bright Futures kids?
Half of us.
Holy shit! Heroes of Kelshar at my event? Oh.
Well, you already had the Dirty Delvers.
Yeah, well, they're sort of the Heroes of Kelshar, but everybody says you guys are the brains behind the operation. Shit, no way! Oh, wow. Are you gonna fight?
We were hoping to, yeah.
No shit. All right, well, I've been saving something special all day for the right challengers, and I feel like it's you.
Well, now we're at about half power. Got one more in the stands. Maybe she could jump down if things get hairy, but...
Oh, I feel like you can handle it. I mean, I really want to show this thing off, and the Dirty Delvers are gone, and everyone else is just kind of a schmuck, if you ask me. You guys are going to be the only people who can give this thing a challenge, I feel like. I mean, even a half power to the Heroes of Kelshar.
We can handle it.
That's the spirit. Hell yes. All right. It is a...
What is it? What is it?
So, you've never heard of it before, because I made it, right? It's called a sand golem.
Okay.
You've heard of golems, right? Like stone golems and iron golems and stuff. I made one, and it's made of sand, and it's the coolest shit you'll ever see in your entire life.
The reason that never happened was because sand was sort of prohibitively, like, it would fall.
It would.
How'd you smush it all together?
Well, I can't give away all my secrets. You're gonna have to see when you fight the damn thing, huh?
Okay.
Just add a little water and pack it, and it works out fine.
No, not water, but you're close. All right.
Well, I mean, we're signing up.
Shit. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. All right, give me a few minutes to get this thing all set up. Oh, it's gonna be a fight to remember.
Spider-Man 3 this.
Cool. She says, "Cool, you're all signed up. I've signed you up. Just give me like 15 minutes to get this thing going, and then you three are gonna have the fight of your lives."
Shanti's gonna start doing some stretches so it doesn't cramp up since he's fighting so soon after eating.
All right, guys, we gotta make this look good. Okay, we gotta, we can't flub this one. For a crowd, this is, showing off the bright futures. If things get really hairy, we yell at Una to try to get her to jump down into the arena. That'll look good. People like that, the crowd will go fucking nuts.
Very dramatic.
Yes. If she does it. Probably won't. We'll see.
We rip off our tearaway pants.
Sorry? Don't take your pants off. That's no good. They won't... They're not a big fan of that.
You hear shouting going on outside the arena. When you look out, you hear as word is being passed from person to person, the Bright Futures kids are gonna do a fight in the arena, and crowds start like surging in towards the arena. For too long, the gnome's gonna come back. She's gonna introduce herself to you as Myla Tattlemattle. And she's gonna be like, "All right, so I'm gonna do a little speech before we get in there, just sort of introduce you guys, and then introduce my my creation, and then you're gonna duke it out. And like, I'm not gonna say that I'm betting against you, but this thing's pretty freaking crazy, and it will be very good for my reputation if you guys lose. So good luck."
All right.
Still in much confidence, but
No, we got this. We got this.
All right, okay. All right, guys, head on in. And she's gonna shove the three of you out into the arena. So the bottom of the arena is like the sand pit. Pretty big, pretty large. In fact, let me give you a map representation of it. And let's just fucking hope that OBS doesn't crash when I change screens, because if it does, I'm gonna scream. Oh, it did.
Whoa.
We did it actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
man.
Oh,
No!
Cool.
Rip.
Anarchist.
Can you guys
Oh,
still like
God.
Got
see?
real faces.
Can you guys
Mhm.
still
Yeah,
see
we
and
can
hear me?
see.
Yeah.
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 I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's working. It's working now. It's working now.
We're back.
Yeah, I mean, OBS didn't crash; it just froze completely. So we kind of never left, but okay. Can you guys see the arena?
Yeah. I can see it.
Great.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's fairly large, and there's people all up in the stands.
How high are those walls?
Those walls
We've
are
got-
15 feet high.
Hey, Una,
got
that's
frickin',
15 feet of fall damage you got to think about.
Yep, not gonna have to think about it.
That's true. You can just throw daggers.
I would just like to point out we've got Thor in the building.
Thor?
We got a lot of interesting characters in the
Top.
building.
We've
Top
got
middle-ish.
drunk Kelshar resident. We've got sexy Kelshar resident.
Anarchistic Kelshar resident.
Listen,
Scared
Unique
Kelshar resident.
resident.
Optimist. Insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, stay away from the
Yeah,
right
there's an
bleacher.
anarchist
Uh-oh.
culture resident.
Uh-oh. Down at the bottom, we got privileged Kelshar resident.
Screw them! Throw them into the
Get
pit
them
with
out of
the roll
there.
up.
all right.
Brilliant.
Icy.
Look at this weirdo. It's named Una.
All right.
Just
Deep
kidding.
Kelshar
Just kidding.
So,
Alright.
Milo Tattlemattle is going to walk into the arena. As you guys come in, there's just like cheers, but also a lot of confusion because there's only 3 of you. She's gonna come in and she's got a big, like, earthen staff in her hands. It's like twice the size of her body. She's gonna walk up in front of you and she is going to look out to the crowd and say, "Welcome everyone to the prize fight of the Xymorian Independence Day Festival, the Bright Futures versus something new, something unexpected, something you've never seen before. In my time as a conjurer, I've spent countless years scouring the elemental plane of Earth for inspiration, and what these heroes face today is the culmination of those travels. I present to you," and she slams her staff into the ground, and the earth begins to shake. At first, it's a soft shake, but it quickly grows into this massive, terrifying tremor. A giant stone fist bursts out of the ground, then another. You see that these, at first glance, look like stones, but are, in fact, made of bricks of sandstone, sort of densely packed together. And then they press downwards as a giant monstrosity emerges. A golem easily the size of a house stands before you.
Mr. Sandman.
Its hulking form, submerged into the earth from torso down, is made of densely packed sandstone bricks. And like a cross between a bodybuilder and a tank, this hulking humanoid looks like it can fucking dish out a punch. It's got a massive helmet-like hand with 2 glowing, swirling yellow eyes emerging from the depths. Yes, this is the golem from Dragon Quest. No, that's not actually what it looks like, but it's the closest thing I could fucking find, so bite me. This thing towers over the 3 of you. It looks down at you and the earth rumbles. Why don't we?
Oh, we're so fucked.
You might be. Why don't we roll initiative?
For each of us.
They should have taken my bet.
Yeah, probably actually.
Oh, I didn't. I always do this. Damn it. Sorry.
Oh, not the bitchy sand arm.
I don't pick the names. It's randomly generated.
One's bitchy and one's desperate.
Oh wait.
That's
Do I not
toxic
have a-
there.
Sorry, I'm looking for the initiative. Why is
You're
Oh,
not
I'm
there.
stupid.
You have to add yourself.
There I am.
All right, so we start with the Desperate Sand Arm, which is going to move its speed, just sort of going through the earth, and it is going to attempt to make a big old punch on you, Shandi. A slam, my bad. I mean, yeah, it's a punch. That is 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, that is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And that is its turn. Shandi, you're up.
I guess it would make sense since we're at a festival right now, but I did realize I never added armor back to my character sheet after it got removed.
I figure if you're coming into a fight, you can probably have your armor.
Okay. Let me equip that then.
I'm not gonna.
Oh no, never mind. It is equipped.
Cool.
We're good.
I'm not gonna handicap you more than fighting with half of your group for an encounter
okay.
I certainly designed for 5 people.
I definitely have my finding items build and not my fighting build up right now, so this is gonna be interesting.
Gonna Sheko over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then first attack is gonna come from me towards the hand.
Great.
Oh. There we go. And 17 to hit.
Shit. You guys shouldn't be able to see that. Sorry, one sec. I goof and Grangered. 17 to hit does hit the hand.
Okay. And that's 15 points of piercing damage. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, that was with Ember, and it automatically activated Ember, so 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points piercing damage. Great. So the hand.
For some reason, my normal weapon... Oh, there it is. It's just not equipped. All right, second attack is going to go towards the main lad.
All right.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit, as the just bounces off the hardened sandstone.
All right, that will be it for me then.
Cool. At the end of your turn, you feel, as the sand is still vibrating, your feet begin to sink into it. You lose 5 feet of... you lose 10 feet of movement. So your next turn, you have 10 feet less movement to use.
Okay.
Everett!
Okay, Everett is going to... Wait, did you hit... Which hand did you hit?
The one
by
right
the
next
way?
to him.
Oh, cool. Oh, sorry, I was looking at Sheko. Alright, Everett's going to do the classic Everett move and go backwards.
Sure.
To try to distance himself from the fight, and then he's going to cast Thunder Wave beyond Shandi, but before Sheko. So maybe right there on the hand.
Cool. That's a save.
That is a save. It is 16 or the consequences.
I'm not sure that you...
I don't think you can cast Thunderwave that way.
Yeah, I think Thunderwave has to be adjacent to you in some way.
Thunderwave has to come from you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then it's a 15-foot cube.
May I retcon, or should I
That's
just
fine.
look
You
at it?
didn't know.
Cool. I should have known. But I will come this way, and I will be. Can I do it here?
Yeah.
Like in a cone? Great.
Well,
I guess
it's
it's not
not.
a
I mean,
cone.
it's not a cone, but it'll.
It's a
It's a cube.
a cube. I do a cube. All right. Cubular. Make a 16.
What save?
Oh, it's a con save. Sorry.
Con, they're pretty good at that. That is a natural 18 plus some. So.
Okay, so you're gonna take half of this, but it is thunder damage, which means something to Earth creatures. 13.
It means something to most Earth creatures, but these vibrating sand guys don't seem to care too much. Not that it does less damage than you'd expect, but it does normal.
Oh, it's a good thing I only used.
So was that 13 total?
Oh,
or-
sorry, 13 total, so halved to 7, I guess, or 6.
Cool. Thank you. Thunder, I hardly know her. There, he's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, anything else from you?
No.
Cool. You noticed that by running around, you did not sink into the earth at all.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, the bitchy sandarm, god damn it, is going to come up to you, Septon, and it is going to try to crush you.
Do it.
All right, that is a flaccid 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, so it grabs onto you, and you are now restrained. You're not being held. So it's sort of grabbed you and it's like lifted you up a little bit. So you're not in danger of sinking into the sand, but you are restrained by this creature right now. It's your turn. You can use your action to try to break free if you want.
I'm trying to remember if restrained has other.
Yes, disadvantage on
the
attacks.
other disadvantage on attacks.
And attacks against you have advantage.
So against me have advantage. Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, on our screen here, these are 3 separate enemies. But if I were to affect a creature with a spell, I assume it would sort of affect all of them.
You don't know. You don't know how this thing really works.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast a spell while being held up here. I need a wisdom save from the big boy.
Cool. I know what you're doing right now, and I'm about to be really mad at you about it. That's an 8.
That's a failure. He's polymorphed.
God damn it! All right, all morning I was like, all right, what if Peter polymorphs this thing? What happens then?
Polymorphed is what happens. That's chicken. Chicken walking around in the sand. It does say this spell has no effect on a shape changer.
It's not a shape changer.
Okay.
It just has a mutable form.
Then he's a chicken.
Okay. Sure. He's a fucking chicken.
He's a chicken now. And Septon's then gonna turn to the audience and like shrug comedically.
Carlos!
So you polymorph this giant entity
see-
as it's like crushing you, and you just like get a spell off, and then suddenly the hands like shoot back down under the earth, and you see as its form like shoots up into it and grows a bunch of feathers, and then flops down as a chicken. The crowd is more confused than anything, to be honest.
Get it?
They're like,
Una's holding up a sign
what
that
does
you
the
can
sign
see.
say?
You can see an artistic rendering of it.
Oh, I
in
see.
found.
Go Septon! So,
Polymorph worked even though it has a mutable form?
mutable. It has a mutable
Oh,
form,
it
not
is
immutable.
mutable.
Yeah.
Not okay. I was
In
confused.
fact, it's ultra susceptible to polymorph, if anything.
I
I can't see it. Let's look at Septon's sign, or Una's Septon sign, because combat's fucking over. You look up. The audience is confused, and you see the gnomish sort of conjurer just looking baffled. And then you hear Daphne go, "Yeah, Septon!" And then the whole crowd starts screaming and cheering. And people are like, "They took it down without a sweat! There wasn't even a challenge!" People are freaking out. It's like, that thing was the size of a building! They just got rid of it!
It doesn't last that. Oh no, it lasts an hour. Never
That's
mind.
an hour. That's done.
Well, unless somebody hits it, then it'll die.
I doubt.
Elemental.
At this point, she's gone up to it and she's grabbed the chicken in her hands. She's like, "You're my greatest creation. What happened?"
Septon will go up and like whisper to her like, "It'll be back in an hour."
She's like, "You know, you beat me fair and square. I talked a big game and I really shouldn't have. So, good job, I guess."
She just spikes the chicken into the ground. Eat all this. Bah!
Yeah, everyone's cheering and celebrating as you guys stand in the
Alright,
middle of the
alright.
crowd.
Septon will walk between Shandi and Everett and take their hands. He's like, and now we bow. The performance is over. Yes, very good.
Everett bows.
I'm gonna change it back to the RP screen, and it might crash, so just like be wary.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
It froze. We'll get there eventually. Oh, that was quick. That was a quicker one. That one went.
Hell yeah.
Quick crash. Quick
that
crash.
one was-
Just need some practice
Yep.
with the switches.
Cool. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you leave. You bow and you leave, and people are cheering. And outside, people are like, oh my god, amazing! As they leave the arena, Una, you see Daphne, like, stand up and run towards the entrance.
What do you mean? What entrance?
The entrance that they're all about to leave from.
Oh, okay.
As you leave, there's a bunch of people cheering, but Septon, before you get too far, you feel hands on your face as Daphne jumps into you and gives you a big smackaroo right on the lips.
Why, thank you. Always good to have an adoring fan.
She
Thanks.
links her arm with yours and puts her head on your shoulder. She's like, that was maybe the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my entire life. How did you turn something that big into a chicken?
Oh, you know, it's what we go to school for.
Wow. A big, strong hero.
Hmm?
Andy back with Everett is like, Everett, it really hurt when that thing punched me in the stomach.
Yeah,
We
it
may
looked
be
like
seeing, we may be seeing the walking tacos again soon.
That's not so bottomless.
Actually, you look down, there is a crack on your bottomless gut belt from getting punched by a giant stone fist.
Oh no. My belt's been damaged.
Gotcha. Mending.
Alright, fixed.
Oh, Everett, you're a lifesaver. I didn't know what I was going to do with myself.
Not a problem.
It's all good. Yeah, I was kicking myself because this morning I've been working on a spell that would protect you from some stuff like this, and I didn't think that I would need it. Foolishly, I suppose. But that's the way it goes.
Well, all's well that ends well, I suppose.
All's well that ends in a chicken.
I didn't know Septon could do that.
I think I did. I think I just didn't expect it.
Septon's never done it before.
You've never
never-
bought it before? Oh,
I've
no,
never-
I think you have said that you were going to buy. So somebody brought up polymorph. at
Oh,
some-
I might have said that I learned
think
polymorph.
I think Peter brought up polymorph in our like level up chats.
'Cause yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a great spell.
Oh, it's phenomenal, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you gotta watch out,
I
because he can do that.
stressed- I
He can do that to
stressed
any
stories
one of
about that
us.
spell. And it happened. They came true.
Listen, this is my favorite thing to do on Dungeon Party, and you know it.
It's everybody's. It's you and Michael's both. You like to do a spell that just destroys whenever I play, which is great.
An intricately laid fight? Get it out of
No,
here.
I love when you
In a
guys do
two-late
that.
fight, let's haste the monk.
Haste the monk.
A whole falling segment with like mechanics built from the ground up. Giant eagles. Polymorph and banish. Yeah, polymorph and banish. Ricky's done it too. He banished a dude in a campaign that I was jamming for
I
him.
banished a fire giant.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was sick.
Okay, yeah, so the fight's over. People are cheering and celebrating. The festival's like halfway done. For the rest of the day, Daphne is clinging to you like you're going steady. Something.
Gonna have to have a chat about that at the end of the day.
Uh-oh.
Una's gonna go up to Sept and be like, did you see my sign?
I did. It's very nice.
I gave it to a kid. They wanted it.
Did you actually make a sign? I thought you just cast
Yeah.
silent image.
No. I
No.
like made a sign. I used the back of somebody's because they were cheering for somebody else. So
Oh, okay.
for the dirty dollars, yeah.
Well, thank you.
And then a kid asked for it, so I figured.
Oh yeah, gotta give the fans what they want.
Gotta give them what they want.
Except
not
he
too
looks
much.
at Daphne.
Hogarth, did you watch?
He comes up to you and he gives you a big ol' hug.
Oh, thanks.
That was sick, E! Jesus, you're cold. Are you good? Do you need something?
No, I'm all set.
Alright.
I just get really nervous after a fight.
No,
so.
fair enough. That was, with that thunder that you did, that was awesome.
Yeah. Frankly, you know, the fight ended much too quickly. I was getting ready to have some fun.
I believe
but
it.
next time.
Yeah. You know what? Next time I'm in town, we'll find a way for you to like fight again so I can watch. That was super
Cool.
sick.
Yeah.
Here, let me buy you some root beer
Okay.
as a treat. The crowd of Daphne's friends are swooning over how good he is with Everett too. So, yeah. I mean, is there anything else you guys want to do today before the festival sort of swings to a close? Yeah, Tyler.
Well, I figure once our enclosure's done, me in turn would go back.
How
To
much
pick up
stone can you shape with stone shape?
Not enough.
Cool. So are you casting multiple times? Are you like what's the
Well, I can't cast multiple times because we only have
your
one.
top level spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it takes you a couple hours to work on this for sure. So you can postpone it for later to finish it, or you can like what do you do the bottom bit with the stone, or do you do the enclosure bit with the stone? Like what are you making? What are you starting with today?
We'll do. I feel like the Bana bit is the most important. Otherwise, they'll escape.
Cool.
We're not picking them up today, or I thought it's like at the end of the festival, or is the festival only
It's just
today?
today. It's like the 4th of July.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, a 5 foot to a side cube. So this is gonna be like an extensive project then. If you're trying to fit 10 mud wolves in there.
Oh, this will take forever.
Yeah, this will take like months.
I guess after a couple of hours, I stop and I look at our progress.
You've got a big hole dug, but there's no real reinforcements.
I'm not sure this is gonna hold those mud wolves, Tether. What do you think?
Well, I think we're building for when they get bigger. Like they just had like a wooden fence. Oh wait, was it a stone?
No, they had
fence?
like stone walls. I wouldn't want to bring them here if they're not going to be secure.
Well, I mean, we have the hole, and
Aye.
presumably, if it's just a stone wall, they can't like burrow from the ground yet at that age.
Are you sure about that?
No. Can I make a nature check?
Ah.
$14.
They definitely can, yeah. Probably the only reason they aren't is because they're like playing with kids all day.
You know,
Well-
I wouldn't want them to escape and then get, put down by Brom.
Tether, make a history
Well, what
check.
Three.
Cool.
Unless someone wants the bonds of trust, maybe.
He can't.
I can't.
He doesn't
I have
have
no
bonds
bonds
of
of trust.
trust.
Oh.
He doesn't remember
okay.
getting them with you.
So
It's 'cause
3, so
nobody
nothing.
trusts me anymore.
Cool, nothing. Continue on.
What if
Well,
I just stay here with them until we have a more well-made enclosure?
I'm not sure that'll work. Maybe we just we get one? We don't need as big of an enclosure?
But they're a pack. They can't be separated.
Right. Maybe there's like a wee runt, like one who is like bullied or something, who are not quite accepted by the others. And we can take that one.
But
And
but
we can
Turn,
be the pack.
yeah.
Mhm.
But what about? I mean, we already picked names. We had Ruffrit, we had Sean Dog, we had Mrs. Dog, we had Yipton, we had Grom, and we had
That's a good one.
Owuna.
I know, I know they're great names, but I just wouldn't want to put any of them in harm's way. Which, I guess we
What if I- What if I can pay for the guy to hold them for a little longer?
Well, if you'd like to hold them for a little longer, sure, I suppose. Didn't seem like... Well, you talked to him, did it seem like something he wanted to do?
Yeah, he said I was his friend.
Oh, alright, well then, great.
He said, "Look, friend."
Alright.
So we can talk?
I suppose we should head back, and we should let him know. Yeah, hi, because...
Okay.
But, Tethers, be ready if he says that he can't hold on to the dogs for longer than a day. We have to do the right thing, and if we're not going to have a good home for these, perhaps we let someone else have them.
Well, who says he's the best home for them? He doesn't even think they have feelings.
I know, but if they escape, they will be killed if they're here. That was made
Okay.
pretty apparent, and I don't want that for them.
Okay.
Oh, you head on back up.
I cast Longstrider on myself.
I as well.
Sprint on back up. All right, so the rest of you, is there anything else that you want to do before the festival sort of dwindles to a close? We'll assume that you're going around, seeing the festivities, watching the little acts and whatnot, but if there's anything specific you want to get done, let me know. Cool.
I think I've achieved everything.
All right.
I think the win was enough.
Right. Yeah, no, you get a lot of compliments and handshakes about that as you go through as well. Mostly
The three of us finally went to Dub City.
Finally, we've been to Dub City before.
You can see more
Yeah,
than I
that's
have.
true.
But yeah, the afternoon dwindles into evening, and the crowds start to thin a little bit. And you are on your stands are closing up a little bit. Most of the activities are being closed as well, and people are starting to head home. Hogarth is like, "Do you guys have class? Do you guys have class tomorrow? Or do you want to hang out? I don't want to keep you up. Obviously, it's school night, but and we'll be here for the next 2 days, I think. So no rush, but
We
I want to hang out.
We do have classes tomorrow, I think.
we have classes for the rest of the week. Yeah.
Yeah. But we can hang out in the evenings.
Yeah, we can find time.
Oh, I meant tonight. Did you want to go out? But if you want to you want to sleep up for class, then Willow and I can find our own entertainment for the night, and then we can hang out tomorrow.
I will come.
I guess we're... How early is class, Blake, tomorrow?
I mean, calisthenics and stuff is dawn. Starts right at the beginning of the day.
We can stay out a little bit, I think.
Sick! Alright, we can go to a restaurant or something. Well, I've eaten a lot. Maybe we should just go, hang out somewhere. You know any, good spots to just chill?
Everett uses his
Hagen.
newfound history check
Oh,
to
Right.
find the coolest spot that there is.
With your expertise in history regarding Hagen, because you rolled
Because I
crazy strong on your project and got it in one go.
expertise is just double proficiency, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's 9 plus 11, 20.
20. Yeah, I mean, There's a lot of places. Probably Ash Grove is like the calmest, chillest place because it's like the nice, rich part of town. So there's a lot of parks to hang out in. There is also access to the roof of one of the larger buildings in town, and in a lot of like romantic accounts of Kelshar, that's like a place you go with a lover to like gaze out over the skyline of Kelshar.
Know where we can go? We're going there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cool. Most of the crowd has dispersed at this point. Most of Daphne's friends have headed home, but Daphne obviously sticking around. She's part of the crew. She's part of the group.
She's part of the group now.
Oh, good.
What? She's a lovely young girl.
Willow is hung back to stand next to Shandi, and all day has been asking you about the royal customs of your noble house, to compare and contrast notes, of course.
Of course.
That's been happening. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you can head off towards that building if you'd like. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm in. Let's do it. So you make your way to the building. It is at the top of it's in the cobbles, almost completely in the center of town. And it is actually above Oligarch Alchemy, where Grenay works. And in fact,
How late is it? Dude owes me an ear.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's like 5 p.m.
Oh, knock, knock, knock.
The door opens to not Grenay, but Professor Mordul, who's there with a big like beer stein in his hands. Oh, hello.
Hello.
What can I do you for? And your voice. You cannot just answer the door at someone else's propriety. It's not even my store. Oh, yes. Una.
Hi. Sorry, I'm kind of shouting. I was at a festival all day.
Right, so were we. It was an interesting one. I will say the Shalosian festivals are a tad bit more refined than yours, but you know how to go all out, so.
Yeah. Is Grenay?
I am Grenay. Hello.
Oh, wait.
He's the French guy, yeah. So I didn't describe that it was a different guy, but I did a different voice.
Okay. That's my bad.
Recon that.
Hi, Grenay.
What can
I believe
do
you.
for?
I believe you have something of mine. I'm just gonna tap.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. One moment, and he heads back into the room, and Mordul just takes a big swig. Oh, I have information for you, and he points at you, Septon.
That's right. We left a bunch of stuff with you.
Well, you left a crown.
The crown.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
It's cursed as shit. Don't put that on.
Great.
Yeah.
Right, but like, do we know what kind of curse? Or
Yeah,
just, like, super
so
curse?
basically, I looked into the history a little bit. Apparently the guy who owned it, he made some enemies, and they entombed him in gold. So if you put it on, you'll slowly become petrified, but you'll be made of gold. So, put it on an enemy and sell it if you want, but it's dangerous. Wouldn't wear it yourself.
Well, that explains that.
Good to know. Can we swing by and pick it up?
Right,
from you
yeah,
at some point?
whenever. My office is always open.
I'll be by sometime this week.
Right. Grenade comes back and he has the ear. It's on a little black cushion. Here you are.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you fine folks on this fine evening?
Do you have any, like wine?
I do have wine, but I'm not going to give it to a bunch of mine else.
Oh, okay. I mean, you said anything, so.
I have some, spritzers, some non-alcoholic beverages. I'd be happy to share, but, I do not feel good giving alcohol to a bunch of children, some of whom, when he points at Willow, Hogarth, and Daphne, I do not even know, so...
Oh, that's okay.
But enjoy your night. I'm sure you'll find it anyway, so good luck.
Thank
There
you.
at least.
Au revoir.
Hi.
Au revoir.
Boom, you head on up. get back to you. Turn and Tether, you make your way back into town. Things are being closed down. The sun is setting. And you make your way to the Mud Wolf enclosure. And the guy is sort of pacing around there.
As we're as we're running over, hey Tether,
Hey, yeah.
how you are you all right? Should we slow down a little bit?
I can keep up.
All right, I can slow down. All right.
Okay.
So here's a question for you. Are you all right? You seem a little sad.
No, I'm good. I'm
Sorry.
I just don't want the one pup to feel, alone or isolated.
Oh. Okay, I was waiting to see what happened with the stream there.
I just
Yeah.
I hit a button. My bad.
All right. But even before that, like before the pups, it just seems like you're a little sad. Seems like, you and talking to Brom today, and like, is everyone a little sad around here? What's going on?
Well, I don't want to be annoying and say, well, everyone is sad every once in a while. Okay. Can you keep a secret?
Of course. I think I can. Can't remember, honestly.
Well, if you think you can, you will.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just not happy with myself at all.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I didn't used to look like this, and I didn't used to be a mushroom, and people are nice, but like they do a double take, which I don't like, and I think my mom wants me to like take over the world with fungi laden corpses, and I don't want to do that.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm just having a debate between nature versus nurture.
Do you think you have to?
I don't want to, but but when I do raise something from the dead, it does feel really good, and I kind of do it involuntarily, but so I think I might be a danger, and I don't want to be, but don't worry, I have a plan. I'm gonna fix it.
What's this plan?
I'm gonna purge the corruption from my body.
All right. Does that plan involve harming yourself in any way?
Honestly, I don't know yet. I just started looking into it.
Ah, all right. Well,
So, but once I fix it, things will be better.
sure. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. And if it seems like whatever this plan is probably gonna be bad for you, or your health, or harm you in any way, then maybe we should figure something else out. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Just that's my 2 cents.
I don't want any of your money. I really appreciate what you said.
Oh, and Tether.
Yeah, okay, can we stop? Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. When I first met you here, well, I guess the second time when I came back with my memory back, I definitely did a double take when I met you.
I mean, it's
Uh,
understandable.
But to be fair, I've done a double take with most things I've met or people or I don't remember much. Did I do a double take when I met you first? Before I lost my memory?
Did you?
I don't remember.
Phoenix, did you?
Just repeat.
I don't remember.
Make up if you do remember or not.
Who? Michael or me?
Mike.
I guess Michael make up if you remember.
Okay, I didn't want to make a decision for your character. I don't think so. I remember you made me feel like I belonged because everyone did. Everyone's wonderful and I love them. But when I was introducing my bugs to people, you're the one who really wanted to know their names. And that made me feel like not weird. And then, like, in class, when neither of us understood what was happening, we'd talk about birds because there's an aviary above one of the classrooms. If you're interested,
No, that's
but if
what
you're
I
not
keep-
interested, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I.
It's okay.
Birds
People,
are fine, I suppose. Can't say I feel strongly about it either way.
that's okay. People change, and that's okay. And relationships are going to be different.
I'm not sure, Tether. I don't want to say that this is okay. I mean, obviously, this was not of my own accord. At least I hope it wasn't of my own accord. Otherwise, I'm regretting it now. So, yeah, that's neither here nor there.
No. I know. I just don't want you to feel pressured to be or do anything that you don't want to do. You know, what you are right now is enough for us right now. And even though we'll still work really hard to get your memories back, I don't want you to feel pressured about it.
Well, I appreciate that. And, well, you know, you let me know if you need any help with the whole, purging business.
Okay.
Want to get back to that festival?
One more minute. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Sprint
You,
your way
you
back.
alright?
I have fantasy asthma.
Oh, do you want a piggyback ride?
Yeah.
Alright. I won't be able to move as fast, but I got long strider.
Hey, with long strategy, you still make decent time. And finally, you do make it back to the enclosure where the attendant is pacing back and forth, waiting. You're back.
I set Tether down. Whew.
They're all yours. I hope you have
It's
a way
a
to
long walk.
transport them.
So here's the thing. We don't have an enclosure ready for them that can contain them.
We are in the process. We've dug a pit and we're lining it with stone. But that's going to take a little bit, and we have like a cave for them, and it's going to and we're going to build a wall around it. It's going to be very secure.
Okay.
So what we're saying is, do you live in town?
No.
Do you live in the town over?
No, I live pretty close to the Nildorian border.
And that's far.
It's not close. It's over like several mountain ranges.
Oh, that's nice. They probably like the mountains.
They do, yeah.
You'll probably be happy in the mountains, I say, looking at Tether.
What's going on? Are you going back on our deal here?
Well, if we take them and they get out of their enclosure, our teachers will probably kill them.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame them. These things get pretty vicious when they grow up. That's why I'm sending them. I mean, that's why I usually just send them straight back to the elemental plane of Earth, rather than I don't let them loose. I send them back. They're home.
Okay. That's probably for the best.
I mean, I'll give you your money back, obviously, if you don't want them.
I mean, it was only
Very
1,000
nice of you.
gold.
I mean,
I do a visible double take on that one.
I'll keep it if you don't want it back, but I'm happy to give it back to you.
Well, if you'd be happy to, then okay.
Okay. Hands the pouch back to you. I'll send it back.
Okay.
It's a shame, though. That one over there is gonna die as soon as he gets back.
Why?
I mean, look at him. You can see it's a three-legged mud wolf. And form right.
Tether, surely
Turn.
we have
Turn.
room for one, right?
Turn, yes.
I think we can make this work.
I don't know how else we would justify a giant pit next to our house.
Seems like that's the answer.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll take that one. We'll take it.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Do you need the money back?
Not all of it, just 80.
80. Okay. 80, 180 for the because you have to get another one because, right?
Sure. I'll take 180.
Cool. Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh wait, I have to refill my coffers.
Enjoy your little guy.
Very generous, Tether.
Then start sending the rest of them back, so you're sure that you don't want them.
I scoop up the one. I think this'll do. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
But we have so many great names. How are you gonna?
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. How are we
I'm
gonna
so
pick
stressed.
one? Which name should we use? Which one's?
Well, I'd feel bad if we. My favorite is Owuna, but I'd feel
My
bad.
favorite
if
was
we-
Auna too. That was a good one.
And he's small.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I don't see any problem with naming it Auna.
Yay. Okay.
Hopefully she doesn't mind. I don't think she'll mind. How could you?
No, not at all.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna have to. Do you know what they eat?
Dirt, mud.
Do they eat dirt?
Rocks. Hmm?
Do they eat dirt?
They eat meat.
Oh, meat.
They
All
eat
right, well, that's
meat.
easy. I eat meat. We all eat meat.
Yeah.
I mean, they can subside on like stones if they need to, but they much prefer meat. Though they should eat
No, they
stones
eat-
every now and again to sharpen their teeth, otherwise they won't be able to hunt.
What about fish? Do they like fish?
Yeah, fish works.
Oh, great. Eel?
I bet. I don't know.
I've eaten nothing but eel in the past like 5 days, so
Okay.
How do you, do they need any care and upkeep? Like, do you need to trim their claws?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about raising mud wolves. I just summon
They'll-
pups in so kids can pet them, and then I send them back because people don't really raise mud wolves.
do they like mud that is heavy in silt or like mud that's heavy in clay? Do they have a preference?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Like, what's the best earth to water ratio?
Listen, if you
Because I don't think
if
it
you
should
want to
be
know
water.
more about like rearing elementals, you should probably go talk to some of the elementalists up in the peaks of Denovan because they're gonna know a lot better than I do. This is just a gig.
All right, it's great. Thank you. Great.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's go find the others, Tether.
Okay.
Would you like to hold Auna?
Sure.
It's gonna get confusing.
No, I.
You just have to emphasize the woo.
Auna.
As you pass it off, it sort of like slurps around, and his head goes into its body, and then pops up on a different part of it, and starts licking you on the bottom of the neck.
Oh, that's so fun.
Cool. So the rest of you have made it to the top of the building, and you're looking out, and it is a beautiful sight overlooking Kelshar. There's a lot of lights about. You see some like last stands still being taken down and whatnot, and it's nice. There's like 4 or 5 chairs that have been left up here for people to use, which isn't enough for everybody, but
You can stand.
Pretty cool, right?
yeah, this is dopey. Where'd you hear about this?
Oh, I just read about it.
Wow, sick.
Yeah.
This town is great, Una! You should have told us how cool Kelshar was.
It's not that. I don't know.
Are you kidding me? This is like 100 times better than Elvast.
Gotta roll through more often.
Dude, I'm gonna. Don't think I won't.
We got a thing coming up.
Yeah? What kind of thing?
It's a dance.
We got a dance coming.
Daphne says, you've got a dance coming up?
Yeah, it's so. The
Oh
thing
yeah,
is,
and we're encouraged to bring dates.
we are
Oh.
true. We're also encouraged to get more people to show up because our school has 6 people.
Well, I mean, I've never been asked to like a school dance before.
You want to go to the
Good luck
dance
to the
with
evening.
me?
We're just gonna really
What?
Oh, I
Do
was
you
just
want to
kind
go
of
to the dance with
cutting
me?
the silence.
No, not you. I'm sorry, I don't even really think I know your name.
Oh, I missed that.
My name's Everett.
In Everett's head, I'm gonna be like, shh, that's Septon's girlfriend. That you can't really do that.
She's gonna look.
Listen.
She's gonna look up over at you, something sort of like quizzically.
Listen, both of you. I'm sure Daphne can bring her friends when she shows up with me.
Is that you asking me to the dance?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Everett. He did a much better job. Come on.
Oh, my heart, if you insist.
Okay. I guess I'll do that then. What's your favorite color, Everett? We should be wearing matching outfits.
Purple.
We'll make it.
Lavender.
Come by my tailor store sometime before the dance, and we'll make sure to make it work.
Okay.
We're gonna be the most stylish looking couple at the dance.
That's cool. I care about that.
Well, it's pretty late, so I guess I'll go turn in. See y'all later.
Wait, don't. Aren't we supposed to do like teenager stuff? Like,
We
I
were
don't know.
supposed to do teenager stuff, she says, looking at Septon. But it's a school night, so.
okay, well, good night.
She leaves.
Captain
Hogarth
hugs
goes.
Everett. Septon just fucking hugs Everett.
Hogarth goes.
Oh, come
Bro, what the
on.
fuck just happened? You totally had
listen.
that cinched, you blew it, dog.
Oh, I don't think I blew anything. Listen, I was planning on talking to her about, like, it's not a great idea, shouldn't be doing this. And I probably still am going to and should, but, yeah, no. Everett, you stepping in, not gonna complain about that.
Willow goes, that was a pretty rough way to handle that, man.
It was a little harsh.
No, it was bad, I'm aware.
Alright.
Well,
Except
It's
we
a
somehow-
half dozen
at least
better
she'll
ways to
have-
do that.
Septon somehow turns redder during this conversation.
At least she'll have a lovely date. And I'm gonna just like give a little respectful nod at Everett.
True.
Yeah, Hogarth's
True.
gonna go over and throw his arm around Everett. Yeah, my boy, he could show anybody a good time.
Daphne's gonna have a better date than she would have with me.
Y'all.
So are we invited to this dance?
Yeah, it's kind of far, but far away. I mean, if you need to.
Yeah, whatever. But I mean, like, whatever. It's fine. We'll just, not spend as much as we planned to this trip, and we'll just come back. When is it?
Do we pin? No, I'm gonna do this.
I believe
I'm
in
gonna
you.
use the
There's a whole
calendar.
Just for this.
And wait, it's not on the calendar.
Should be. Oh, it's not visible. My bad.
I'm in Polaris.
The first time we tried to use the calendar and it failed.
It's on Septon's birthday.
It's,
no, okay.
it's 2 days after something's
11th of Polaris.
Sick, yeah, we can make it back, right, Willow? Yeah, we can make it back. Sure.
If you want to, you really don't have to.
You think I'm gonna let him travel by himself?
No.
I'll be back. I'll come, I guess. What kind of dance is it?
I have no
Like
idea.
a dance that Mr. Noble over there would like, or like a fun dance? She says in direct view of Shanti.
I really don't know. They're just kind of organizing it for us so we have something fun to do. Because I guess they think we can't have our own fun, but
Okay.
we've already been to / thrown like 2 impromptu parties.
Wait, sick, really?
Yeah.
Bro, God.
Well, one kind of ended up in the town almost being destroyed, but the other was fun.
That's kind of sick, actually, though.
No, not a fun town almost got destroyed because of a party. Not
No,
that
that
kind.
was like
No,
real
it
bad.
was a very bad evening for all of us.
Cool.
Yeah, no, no.
But yeah, that's why everyone's calling us the heroes of Kelshar.
I was gonna ask about that, but that's cool.
Yeah. It's fine. I think I just don't. I don't know. The hero thing. I don't think they realize how like I'm glad we saved everybody, and I'm not denying that it was. I'm not saying it wasn't traumatic for like everyone else, but it was. Sorry, I don't mean to bring down the evening.
No, I mean,
It's just
feeling
weird
something, you
being.
should say it. It's us up here.
No. I brought down the
What you
evening.
need to say?
It's fine. I'm
You can't
bladed.
possibly flub this worse than me a few
That's-
minutes ago.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
You can't possibly blow this.
Man, I mean, you seem like a smooth operator or something, but
I
that was difficult.
Good at going. No, I'm not gonna say that. Peter, I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know. I can't help. I don't know how you guys feel, gesturing to the rest of Bright Futures. But anytime they bring up Heroes of Kelshar, I'm just brought right back to that night. And as
All
much as I guess I'm glad that we're symbols of hope for the town, and yeah, we did save them, but I just can't shake that.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Being a
I-
hero is the coolest thing ever.
I kind of like to hear people say it. It doesn't so much remind me of the night, but it does remind me of our unfinished business.
Which one?
Helen Mel, specifically.
That
I
was
mean,
more
I've been-
rhetorical, but yeah.
I've been a hero as long as I can remember, but this feels way better than all those other times. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
Like it or not, it's the title we are now saddled with. And I expect it will be the first of many.
Could I just, like, be invisible for the rest of ever? And I still help you guys, but I don't get recognized.
You want to
So
So I
trade?
get no credit. Do I want to trade?
Everett with I trying so that Hogarth doesn't look like briefly just goes ghost.
Oh. I don't think that's a transferable ability, but thanks, Everett. I don't know.
I honestly don't
I'm
think
like-
that's an option.
I'm like half joking. Like 60-40. Joking. But
Oh, here
Well,
you guys are. We've been looking all over for you.
You see them down on the ground because they're at the top of the building right now. But you see them. They're not. They've got
hi.
they've got a mud wolf in. Tether's got a mud wolf in her arms.
All right, Tyler, let's figure out the way up there.
What is that? What are they carrying?
well,
Oh, you can figure out a way, and I start climbing. I'll
all
hand
right,
the wolf.
great. I didn't know you could do that. I also start climbing.
Willow just
Hi,
looks
guys.
down at them. Is like, what the fuck?
Una, what if you wore a mask?
That could
I don't
actually be kind
know.
of cool. Could be your whole
You'd be
brand,
like-
the
you'd be
mask.
like-
Your thing.
Masked hero,
Right.
and
At
no
this
one would know
point-
your identity.
at this point, it's already been established.
Well,
I-
here, but it's just one town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody even heard about the town getting attacked over in Elvast, and we're like not that far from you. So
You know what we could do? In every town we go to, a different one of us could wear a mask, and so no one knows how tall the masked person is.
Well, no, because they could like reverse it, right?
I don't know, but it would take a real super fan to figure that out.
I don't know. It'd have to be something also that like covers my hair, because
Yes, you
that's
could
kind
wear
of
a cloak or a
giveaway.
cowl. Or a hat.
I mean, it sounds like you got a tailor friend. She could probably help you out with that. Ooh, she might not anymore though. Honestly, after what just happened tonight.
Yeah.
Well, she can help me. I don't think she's mad at me. I hope not.
Hi
They
guys.
crest the balcony.
We own a
Hi.
dog.
And it slurps out of Tether's hands and lands just like in a puddle on the ground and then reforms into a three-legged mud wolf that sort of goes over towards
We own a what?
Septon. It starts licking your
dog?
leg.
Ooh, Septon's gonna immediately go to pick him up and like play with him and
Does
just
it-
get covered in mud. I
It's
assume.
disgustingly covered, yeah.
Does it leave a trail?
It does, yeah.
Oh, we'll have to
Arcana
purchase
check.
a mop.
No, this is an outside dog.
Don't worry about it. We already built a home for it back at back at.
Only because I have to ask, did you pay for this?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Of course we paid for it, Una. We're not criminals.
Well, I'm a criminal.
It was.
What? All right. Well, I'm not a criminal, so I made sure we paid for it.
Can I Arcana check on this thing?
Yeah.
I want to know, one, if it's like an actual, like if it's not like a brainless thing, like if it's like an actual thing that like can live and feel things, and two, I want to know like where it came from.
I would say this is Arcana's fine.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I rolled an 11, so not great.
You know that mudwolves are a form of earth elemental, and what you know about earth elementals is that it's not that they're not alive, like they definitely have thoughts, but they're like basically manifestations of their elemental planes, so they're not like sentient in the same way.
They're like
that-
part of a hive mind, kind of.
No, they're individuals, but they're not like they don't. It's not a dog, that's for sure. It probably acts a lot like a dog, but it's driven by like primal forces rather than like behaviors and instinct.
Okay. Yay!
His name is Awuna.
Funny.
Hogarth
what's
is
his-
cackling.
Funny. What's his name?
Aruna?
She just said it's Aruna.
Auna. Originally, we were gonna buy 10 of them, and
Yeah, we
had-
almost bought 10 of them.
we had names picked out for every single one. All clever names to match the whole group.
Uh-huh.
We're very proud of it, but unfortunately, we just don't have the space for them back home. So we picked our favorite name. It was Auna. What do you think?
Aruna.
Septon's still holding the dog.
Yeah.
Septon's gonna reach to pass the dog to Una and just go, "You child," and hand to the dog.
It's just slurping all over you.
That's fine.
That I can. No, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I'm sorry.
What's up?
What's wrong?
No, nothing at all. That's so cute. That creature is so cute.
Well,
Do you not like
Where's it?
Auna?
where's it? Yeah. What do you have against Auna?
Its head just like spins all the way around to look at you, and its tongue is just like lolling out of its mouth.
Well, I mean,
It's
I
perfect.
This is the I've just met her, and if anything happens, I'll kill her.
I hate to be that guy, but it's incapable of like love.
As it lick. So, does that mean it doesn't deserve love?
No, I'm just saying it's not what you think it is.
I
It
think
looks
it's the
like-
mud wolf.
What we get from it, it's what we can do for it. Him.
But it won't appreciate. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't you dare talk to me or my son ever again.
There are dogs out there that could actually use a home, that aren't just primal killers, like doomed to take their whole existence to murder and.
Oh, I see what you... Well, don't you worry about that, Everett. This isn't a this or that situation. It's both. If we encounter a dog that needs a home, we'll take them in too.
But the
Uh-huh.
mud
Be
wolf
much
will
easier
kill the
than-
dog.
Oh no, of course not. We'll keep them separate.
Yeah, but also, me and Turn were planning on training Owuna, and everyone is feel free to join. But we're
I'm
gonna learn
do
it from
some
books.
research. Yeah.
I
Oh, okay. I fully support this as long as it doesn't kill me in my sleep.
It turns
We
its
won't let
head
that
back towards
happen.
you. And it sort of slurps out of Una's hands and onto the ground and starts gooping its way over towards you, Everett.
Everett's gonna not touch it at all.
Hogarth reaches down and picks it up. I don't know, E. I think this thing's pretty fucking cute.
Okay. No, it is cute. I have reservations.
So I had a plan for tonight because obviously Owuna is being separated from his pack for the first time. And so I think we should all sleep in the enclosure me and Turn made tonight to make him feel as comfortable as possible.
I'm fine with that.
but
Oh.
maybe I'm misremembering. Isn't there the whole thing about you don't want to get it too used to sleeping with everyone? It needs to be able to learn how to sleep on its own.
Oh,
true,
yeah,
you don't wanna
definitely, but-
coddle it.
But at least for the first night, Turn,
But
the
that's
first
like the
night...
biggest. That's like the biggest myth. That's what they say. They say, oh, if you give in on the first night, then next
It's
thing
like
you
how-
know, it's killing someone
Yeah.
in their sleep.
It's like
I
how
look over at Everett.
Is that what they say? Is that how the
you know,
saying
the old
goes?
phrase.
It was a bit of a joke, sorry. It just seems like
No,
everyone's a
that's
little
okay.
sad around here, so I was trying to lighten the mood.
That's okay. I don't mind jokes about death.
Oh, okay, great.
We could do a watch. We could do shifts and
Does
just
it
like stay far enough away from it that it doesn't feel, and we just can't pet
Well,
its little face.
Right, well, here's
Does it sleep?
the other thing.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I'm not sure if it sleeps yet, but that's the
Oh.
first thing to find out. If you don't, I don't want anyone to feel like they need to take responsibility for this. I mean, this was me and Tether's decision, so we're very happy and welcome to have anyone else who wants to help take care of
I'll
Auna.
help.
Great, we're happy to have you. But don't feel like anyone will have any responsibility you didn't sign up for.
And don't worry. If you choose not to raise him, if he does kill somebody, it will not be your fault, it'll be ours.
I also did promise Brom that if anything went wrong, I would put Auna down.
This night has just been a roller coaster.
Well, of course, obviously I don't want that.
Wait, there was a roller coaster?
I don't know. I just went to a festival and now I have a dog.
I'm gonna produce Little Shadow because Little Shadow, I think, is like wiser than I am in a lot of ways, and I'm just gonna like see what vibes Little Shadow gets from.
What is Little Shadow?
I'm just gonna take my little shadow out.
Little Shadow is a ghost cat that just kind of like will pop into existence and follow me around.
All right.
Ghost cat up your
Sorry.
shoulder. Hogarth's gonna be like, you got a ghost on your shoulder, dude.
Oh no, this is just Little Shadow. He's harmless.
He's holding Auna, who.
Oh, it all makes sense now. You're a cat person. I don't know why I didn't say it before.
Auna's like excited to see this new thing and is sort of like trying to get over to it. And Little Shadow goes off of the shoulder that's closest to it, goes to the other shoulder, and just sort of like arcs.
Like hisses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
All right,
no,
that's what I
like no,
thought.
like hissing, but definitely like ready to fight if need be. Cat pose.
All right. I move Little Shadow away. Sorry, bud.
Auna looks confused. And then just goes back to licking Hogarth. Cool.
Does it have teeth?
Yeah. They're made of like very sharp pieces of stone.
Oh man, great, good. Well, do you guys want to do any other fun teenager stuff? Before we go?
What do you mean by
teenager
teenager
stuff
stuff?
I don't know, like drink alcohol or something. Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I guess, but it's like a Tuesday night, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like what you like. You're not hemmed in by days.
Everett, we have to think about calisthenics.
Only there was
We could
something,
smoke weed.
If only there was something that didn't give you a hangover.
Wait, you got
Well,
pipe
by the way,
weed?
Brom
I
totally
could- I
thought
might.
we were smoking the other day.
Willow goes, Una, you smoke weed now?
I did not.
Of
Una
course
doesn't.
Of course you didn't. Hey man, I mean, if we're doing it, I'm down to join.
I mean, aren't we in a bit of a public place?
Yeah.
Are we?
We're on top of a building, though.
Yeah.
There's no way anyone could get to us up here unless they're us.
We're
All right, fuck it.
stairs.
And Septon will pull out the bag.
All right. Who's partaking?
I don't know if I've ever done this before. I don't remember. Have I?
I don't know.
Not with us.
It does weird things to you, to your head.
Great, you know I could use more of those.
I don't know. Maybe it could help, but maybe it
What if it
wouldn't
helps you
help.
remember?
Yeah, I hear some people use it like medically. So.
Wait,
I'm not suggesting it. I'm just saying.
do you think it'll help me remember?
I'm not saying I think
I don't want to
it,
put your
I'm just
hope.
saying it could. I don't know. Maybe.
There's plenty
shot.
for everyone if you'd like to try. Because I'm pretty sure Blake gave me a ½ pound.
You have a lot.
That's a lot.
Hmm.
And by that I mean Isla gave me a ½ pound. But
Well, maybe you can, if you're nervous, you can like observe tonight and then next time have more information.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just observe, and then I'll definitely do it the next time.
But it's
Hey man, no pressure. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, man.
That too.
but I want to remember.
I mean, I've done it a couple of times. It doesn't help me remember necessarily, but like it makes me feel stuff more. So like that might help.
Well, if you think it's worth a shot, I suppose I'll give it a try. Una, will you watch Una?
Yeah.
Slobbers on Oliver, do you? Cool. So who's getting high?
Before I get too high, I just wanted to try something. And Everett palms his bedsheet. What is it? His mistral cloth, and then he goes and just jumps off the roof.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
All right, let's see if this is bad. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go ghost pretty quick. Oh shit! I rolled a 2.
Oh, bud. Oh, bud.
All right,
Well, let's look at the wording of this item. You've used your action this turn.
Oh shit! Okay.
So
Everett
So Everett, you are going to take 5d6 points of falling damage.
Hold on.
as you fall
Do I
50
fall?
feet.
Oh man.
You fall 60 feet around. This building is 50 feet tall.
Okay.
So Everett, you see Everett pull out like a hang glider, jump off, and immediately let go of it.
I'm
Would it
Mary
be possible
Poppins,
to like use a
y'all!
reaction to try to grab him?
Probably not. He didn't say he was gonna do this. He just jumped off the building.
Man, I wanted this to be so cool. All right, whatever.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground hard.
I run over and look over the ledge. Everett?
Okay, and I dimension door back up, and I'm back with them. I'm okay. I just
Scepter just puts away the weed. Just puts it away.
Sorry, did that kill the vibe? I take a couple of potions of healing, and then I'm like, all right, let's do it.
You take potions of healing?
I drink one.
Okay.
I could heal it.
Oh.
Don't waste. Oh,
Too late. He's glugged
Did
it
it.
down.
You've done it.
Listen, when have we ever been in a bind because of potions of healing not being around for us?
Yeah. This is spiraled so quickly.
What
Yeah.
was that?
Everett,
you're supposed to grow the. You're
With
supposed
all
to
due
grow the wings
respect,
before you
Everett,
jump.
what the heck?
Yeah, that was kind of wild, though.
Well, I
Is
got
that-
this.
Is
What?
that regular teenage things?
I
I got a
fucking
cool
hope
Are
claw.
we supposed to?
Willow loses it. She's just cackling.
I got a cool thing, and I wanted to try it, and it didn't work the way I thought it was gonna work.
Where is it? Did you let? Where is?
It's drifting downwards, or like a leaf just to the ground.
I'll go
get it.
get it. Oh.
Hey, you run down and grab it. E, I think you have to like hang on to it for it to work.
No, I just I thought that I could hold on to it, and I thought it would
Hey
be
man,
really cool.
Hey man, listen, we've all jumped off a roof or two, okay? Don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
But maybe like don't do it again tonight, you know?
Yeah. No, maybe not tonight.
Maybe try practice with lower heights first.
Right, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Or we can do the thing that we were doing during our beach day, where I would propel you up in the air in a flume of water, because that's safer.
Right, it's gonna hurt less to hit water probably.
Yeah. All right, let's smoke.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't know about that anymore. I think maybe we should head home.
Yeah, it's probably
call it a night.
It's probably bedtime, huh?
Okay. Fine.
Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're heading back to the hotel. hotel. We're gonna head back to the inn. Let us know when you're free. We'll be around.
Cool.
Willow gives you a hug, Una, and then does a very over-formal bow to you, Shandy.
Shandy's gonna bow back, but he's making sure that Ravenbeak does not fall out of his bag.
Okay. Cool.
He's also like eyeing Awuna very suspiciously and making sure Awuna does not see the plush.
They head back. You guys start heading back to your place as well. Is there anything you want to do before you get back, or when you get back?
So who are those people?
Yeah, who were they?
You guys met them last night. When they came, they came to the house
yeah,
and
never mind.
introduced themselves.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's just, things don't really stick around too long in here.
Septon is gonna break off from the group and just kind of like, I assume people are still milling about
Yeah,
here
it's
and there around town.
cleared out a little bit, but
Septon's gonna see if he can find Daphne and
okay.
put an end to this.
You know where she works. She works.
Somehow doubt she'll be at work.
She works at Spun Wheat. That's the most you know. You don't really know more than that.
I mean, I'll walk through the area, I'll like glance in the window, see if she's in there.
Yeah, lights are on. And she is in fact in there. She's standing over a table with some purple fabric.
Are they open? Or is it like...
It's closed, yeah.
Septon will knock on the door.
She looks over and walks to the door and opens it. What?
Hey. Sorry about that. Sorry about everything, actually.
It's kind of rude of you.
Look, I don't think this is good. I don't think we should keep doing this. Kind of my intention to end it. I did that in a terrible way. And I'm sorry.
You did. It was pretty mean.
Yeah, no, that was rough. You have no reason to be anything but really pissed at me.
Oh, I am.
So all I can do is say sorry about that. And you should hang out with Everett. He's a better guy than I am.
He's a kid, but he does seem nice.
If you and your friends still want to come,
Oh,
by all
we're
means.
coming.
Great. That's good to hear. That's genuinely good to hear. I'd like to stay friends or friendly, but I don't think this is good at all.
Sure.
Trying to be honest.
No,
Sorry.
I mean, you know what? I appreciate the apology. Most guys wouldn't, so good on you for doing it. But next time you want to end things with a girl, there's a lot better ways to do that.
Yeah, and listen, I didn't tell Everett to do that.
No, he doesn't strike me as the kind who would scheme.
Try to jump in. Yeah, no, it wasn't a scheme. There was no scheme. I was planning on talking to you today anyway about it. And then that happened, and I got a little carried away with myself. It's
fine. Hey, you know
Pardon
what?
my-
We had our fun, and I thought it was more than it was.
my bad.
Happens.
Trust me, you wouldn't have enjoyed this anyway. I have a tendency to disappear for months at a time with the chance of me never coming back.
Yeah, guess it doesn't sound ideal.
Well,
Can
sorry.
I help you with anything else, Mr. Xanthus?
Not at the moment, Miss... I don't know your last name.
My last name is
She have a last name,
Elaine.
Blake?
She does.
Elaine?
Yeah, Daphne Elaine is her name. You think I didn't give her a last name?
No.
She's got a whole backstory, dude.
I've DM'd. The NPCs get
But
thought
Peter-
of on the spot.
But Peter, you've also played with me, and you know that
It's
I go
true.
into detail with these stupid nothing NPCs. Because oftentimes, like this, they become actual characters.
Nope. I will say, a friend of mine mentioned, one of my friends mentioned they might roll through for some work. Please don't blame any of my friends for me.
Oh, I wouldn't. You were the one who was an asshole. They all seemed pretty wilded out about it, too.
Good. Well then, good night, Miss Elaine.
Good night.
Septon is gonna take his leave.
Cool. She closes the door and goes back to her work. Cool. Yeah, you catch up with the group as you head on home. And as you make your way back to Hagen Estate, brand new mud wolf in hand, festival day behind you. And on the horizon, a significantly less festive event coming up in a couple of days here. We will end tonight's session of Bright Futures. Cool. Thank you guys for playing. I'm glad we got the tech working eventually. OBS is really cool and is working on my computer. It's awesome. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not currently playing a game of Dungeons & Dragons, you absolutely should, because you can adopt an Earth Elemental. And you can't do that in any other game. We won't be playing this next week because I will be at my grandfather's funeral. But we'll be back probably the following week. Well, definitely the following week for this. But we have some exciting stuff ahead of you this week. You like TTRPGs? You like fucking D&D, dude? We're gonna play some Star Wars D&D tomorrow. Peter's shaking his head, but he's gonna be there. It's gonna be sick as shit. And then we're gonna play...
Hey, so do you like TTRPGs? No.
Sure.
I like TTRPGs.
And then you can also swing by for some Iron Horizons, some Lancer on Tuesday, because we just flew a spaceship into a casino, so things are getting wild.
Yeah, we're starting off with combat in both of those campaigns.
We sure are, yeah.
No memory of what's going on in Iron Horizon.
Well, we gotta do campaign at least once this week, because we don't in this campaign.
Shadows.
Though, next time we might. Who's to say? You got a heist ahead of you. So, catch us then. And thanks for hanging out. And also, goodbye.